Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. Historic went so badly on Tuesday, we had to change things up for today's show.
No, I mean, honestly, that's why they banned it.
Yeah.
They're like, if even Corey can beat Ross
at the pinnacle of competitive Magic.
The pinnacle of OP, then
so
we got to get rid of this card, you know? So we did our part.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a nice job. You can thank us if you wanted part of that combo to get banned in Historic. If you didn't, you can blame Shaheen Sarani.
Yes, of course.
Yes. He takes all of our complaints, of course. So.
As always, at Shaheen Sarani on Twitter if you have any problems whatsoever.
He's the Versus Live customer service department.
Exactly.
Yeah. So any complaints can go to him. Any praise, make sure to tag at Cedric A. Phillips and tell them how much you love both of us or Rob.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that we deserve a lot more money.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Those are good tweets.
Yeah.
That's using all those 250 characters correctly.
But for now, we're going to be playing some Modern Horizons 2 previews are actually starting today. There's going to be a MTG daily stream. What do they call it? I don't know. They're doing a
weekly MTG.
Weekly MTG, yeah, not daily.
Do we know when they're doing it?
They're starting at 2:30 Pacific time, so a little bit
so
after our stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're still, getting in the spirit of Modern. We haven't done a ton of Modern over the last year.
Yeah.
So we want to take a look at the format, and next week we'll really get into Modern with Modern Horizons 2.
See some new cards. See some new cards. It's gonna be fun. And then, can you believe it? Sorry to interrupt you, but then we have this preview season here, and then at the end of next month, we get the D&D set already.
Yeah. Where there are actually some cards previewed this morning from that set.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And there's a Secret Lair announcement as well. Anthology 6 got previewed as well.
Yeah. The Jumpstart 12.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call Magic 35. That one's getting released in August, I think.
Magic's greatest hit. Now Magic's greatest hit. Wow, that's a good one.
We just had 25. It's been 10 years already. This pandemic is something else.
They move quick.
So Corey had such a good time playing with Thassa's Oracle on Tuesday. He figured he would continue with his first deck today, playing a little Dimir Inverter.
Yeah.
A modern version of the deck. Pretty cool. We've seen a little bit of this in Modern over the last month or so. People are trying to port it over from Pioneer and doing some good things.
Doing some decent things. I took this from one of the challenges over the weekend that, they made the top 8. So, can't really complain, doing some good stuff. I still generally think that this deck is a worse deck than the Historic Pack deck, which is crazy just to show how powerful that deck really was. But we're still doing some really nice things here, but you do have to just rely on a 4-drop to be able to enable your win. So it's a little trickier, but yeah. I still think it's a pretty sweet deck.
Well, I will be relying on a 6-drop to enable my win, that being Primeval Titan. I am playing an Amulet Titan variant that has also popped up somewhat recently. This is kind of blending Amulet with the fair Titan archetypes that started existing that play Elvish Reclaimer and Flagstones of Trocaire. And so we're sort of mixing the two. So I get that Elvish Reclaimer package, which is really reliable and also gives you a bit of an aggro plan that I like.
Yeah. Also
playing Eladamri's Call, so you have additional copies of Titan. Not really much of a toolbox going on here with that card. Really just copies 9 and 10 of Primeval Titan.
Okay.
You can also find, Dryad, of course.
Yeah.
Because you have that kill that you want to enable.
And sometimes, being able to search for Dryad, if you have like an amulet out, it's still going to net you mana, if you have a tap land, But,
yeah, definitely. So, I think a more stable version of Amulet Titan, but retains the explosiveness that we've come to enjoy from Amulet of Vigor.
All right, well, let's have a little combo off to start this show, huh?
Real quick.
Yeah.
We do have a question from Esteus.
All right. First-time caller?
Yeah, first-time caller, first-time listener. What do you do with the 20 minutes every year where there isn't a new set being previewed? Do you just wistfully stare out the window and dream of new cards?
Yeah, we just sit in a dark room. We're like, God, I just want some new Magic cards.
Actually, I'm old. I take a nap.
Yeah. Good call. All right, let's get this started.
Get this party started.
How is your hand?
So this is a very likely turn 4 Titan.
Well, that's not cool.
I'm not sure if that is good enough, though, in this matchup. I think we can do better.
Okay. That's scary to me.
It's a turn 4 Titan that is going to be weak to counter spells. It's not a turn 4 Titan with haste.
Yeah.
So, you're going to get 4 to 5 turns on your side to do stuff, and that's enough to combo.
Yeah, Cavern is definitely something you really want in a lot of matchups, and probably even more so in Modern Horizons 2. Modern, because we know we're getting this powerful Magic card back, and a lot of people are nostalgic for it. So that's going to happen a lot. And, there's already a decent amount of control decks in the format that you already want to go around. So I think Cavern stock is going to go through the roof.
I've got a second copy in my sideboard. We'll be seeing that in a couple, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, fair. I'm going to keep my hand. It's nothing special, but, these Dimir inverter decks play out a lot like Control until they don't.
Okay.
So, Corey, you're saying we're looking at a real Splinter Twin situation.
Real Splinter Twin, absolutely, yep.
Forgot I do have to put a card back.
Yes, that's how mulliganing works.
Yeah, so I think that's an easy one to put back.
All right, bring it on.
We'll lead on Temple Garden, go to 18, and an Amulet of Vigor.
Amulet.
Look, if somebody's going to savagely cheat today, I'm going to let the Amulet player get away with it.
Okay, good call, good call. You're not biased or anything, right?
No, it's definitely not a Primeval Titan fan or anything.
I got a Shelldock Isle, a pretty interesting one.
Cool one with an inverter because it lets you tap out for the inverter if you have, Thassa's Oracle under it, and then upkeep, activate the Isle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not the best of hits. I probably just want to put this under it, and then I'll pass to you. Oh, never mind. It has to be a spell. I was taking a land. All right. Yeah, we'll go like this.
Okay. I will float a green.
Okay.
Play Boros Garrison.
Okay. Mr. Garrison.
Play a Dryad of the Elysian Grove with my floating green mana.
All right, that's not good for me.
And then play Teleria West as my additional land.
All right. That is not good. I'm going to go with the Sunken Ruins and... So if you have another Guru land, you can definitely Titan me. You got how many cards?
I have 3 total. You know the Temple Guard.
Okay. Yeah, you only need... I mean, you do have to specifically have those 3 cards. That's pretty tough. But it can also be packed. So the question is, do I want to do anything different? No, I'm just going to pass to you.
Keep in mind that if I didn't have another bounce land, I could have just left the Temple Garden on the battlefield and had it locked up that way.
Yeah, because of this. That's right.
It's pretty likely that I have another bounce.
Okay.
And I have a Temple Garden, so it's just about the other card being a Titan.
Gotcha.
And the other card is a Titan, but it's the expensive kind of Titan.
Okay.
So I'm actually one short.
The expensive kind? The call?
So, is there anything I want to do with Teleria West on this turn? Yeah, I think there is. So, make blue with Teleria West.
Okay.
Play Vesuva copying Boros Garrison.
Okay.
Bounce Teleria West.
So, blue floating, yep.
Then I can make blue with one of the bounce lands because of Dryad.
Yep.
Float a mana, I guess. I'll float a white.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's do it this way. Pay 2 more life, or I just don't have to pay life because I have Amulet. So I'll play this tapped and untap it.
Okay.
I will make white, red, green, float a red, and cast. And I have a blue, so I have float red, blue, cast Eladamri's Skull.
Let's see. So I gotta anticipate that you're probably just gonna get like Titan and maybe like Pact Negation if you have that. I don't even know if those lists run those anymore. Is there much I can do about it? Yeah, actually, I think this is decent. I'll remand that.
Okay, have the remand. So now
You have red, blue floating.
Yes. So I'll make another blue, transmute Teleria West.
Okay.
This will find Cavern of Souls.
Jerk.
And then I'll attack for 2.
Okay, I will take it. Go to 18. I guess Cavern is the same as a Pact.
Yeah.
All right.
So 18 all, and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what that list is like, so I wanted to cast the Eladamri's Call first in case Corey had mana leak. I could just pay for the leak.
Yeah. So I know you have Call, Cavern, and one other
Unknown
card. Okay. Well, now we're getting to the point where I just have to assume that when you have the time to get a Titan, you're just going to be able to cast it. So that's going to be a problem. So what do I want to do? All right, I'm going to play Shores, a very beautiful Shores. And I'll pass to you.
Yeah, so now I'm once again in an awkward spot.
Oh, actually, sorry, I'm going to play this instead.
Sure. I'll play the Cavern named Giant.
Okay.
I will play a Forest.
Okay.
I will attack for 2.
I'll take it.
You're at 16.
Yep.
Because I needed to use my other bounce land to return the Teleria West, I didn't have it for this turn, so I'm a mana short here. I only have 7, but I'll just pass the turn and call on Corey's end step.
You can call if you want to. Just don't call me late for dinner, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Debating if I want to do anything here. I don't think so. Just gonna draw. Play a Schwamp, and I will pass to you.
On your end step, I'll play call.
Okay, I will counter that.
I had a 3-mana counter. That's a tilt.
And then I'll sack this. Actually,
Got a push.
Yeah, got a push as well. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
do it. I just wanted to get a blue.
So you're at 15.
Okay, pass to you. So like my only out really is to just stop you from searching for it, because if you just draw it, I'm in trouble.
So the fact that I just drew it is good.
God, you are so lucky. You are so lucky.
So cast Primeval Titan.
Yeah.
And you're at 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be dead, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward though because both of my garrisons are in play.
Okay.
So let me. I'm confident that there's a way to do this.
All right. Well, I'll take a nap. We know Ross playing Amulet here. It's always tank, 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 tank. Eventually, not find the win and then kill me the next turn.
Look, he's no Matt Dilks, all right?
Yeah. He is the one who stalks.
Okay, so I only have 1 land drop to make, and I have 1 untapped. I'm going to be able to get 4 total lands. It's going to be bounce land, and these. This is going to. This is cost 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, yeah. So
I don't think I can even beat it if you don't kill me, but yeah, I'm sure you got it in there.
So what I need to do is get Selesnya Sanctuary, Slayer Stronghold, untap them, return Boros Garrison.
Okay.
Play Boros Garrison as my land for turn. It untaps, return the Vesuva.
Okay.
Then activate Slayer Stronghold targeting Primeval Titan.
Yep. Then get a red land plus
get a Valakut and Sunhome.
That'll do. All right. Yeah, I just had a lot of setup cards, and with you having the call and not, smartly not playing it on your turn, then I just had to leave all these cantrips in hand and then just couldn't develop myself and just had to hope you didn't draw it, But even if you didn't draw it that turn,
yeah, I had a little bit of time.
You had a little bit of time. I mean, maybe my visions find
both combo pieces and you're all set up.
Yeah, both combo pieces, or I was going to say like cryptic commands, but yeah, this doesn't have cryptic commands. One of my favorite things to do against Amulet is just bounce those Guru lands. Get them real good. I've been playing a lot of Esper control and doing that like nobody's business. So, all right, that does it for game one. Ross takes it down. We're going to head to the sideboard, and we'll be right back here on Versus Live. All right, everybody, welcome back to sideboarding here between Dimir Inverter and Amulet Titan. From my end, bringing in Spreading Seas could hit your bounce lands. Pretty relevant there. Maybe hit Cavern. You do have a lot of ways to bring it back, so it's definitely not foolproof, but can help out in the early game. Go for the Throat. Just kills every creature. Fatal Push, pretty bad against Primeval Titan, so I do want some way to kill that. So you don't just win every single time you play Titan. If I can kill it on the spot, it's still pretty rough for me. I wish I had more Aether Gust. Only 2 of those. Definitely the best card in the matchup because it gets around Cavern. And then just trimming some of the not so great cards here. Don't really care about Tassiger. I think the best thing it would do is just delving out the cards so I can Inverter and not have a library at all. But not really needed here in this kind of game. Taking out 1 Inquisition, taking out the 2 Relics just because I want to be focusing on comboing you a little faster or just really trying to control you. Taking out the 1 Beseech the Queen just because that card's probably not that great. But
yeah, it's just one of the weakest cards in the deck.
Yeah, and then taking out 1 of the Jaces. It is a combo piece, but it's one of the slower ones.
And on my side, not much going on here. This is a tough matchup to sideboard for because they can control you with all of the disruption, but they also have the combo. So you need to leave in some of your speed elements, but you also want additional resilience. So I'm only bringing in 1 Tireless Tracker as a tutor target, going down to 1 Azusa. So I still have 1 of each instead of just 2 Azuzas, and I can tailor my draw with Eladamri's Call or Summoner's Pact towards whichever side I need. The second Cavern is just a great upgrade on Radiant Fountain. My life total is irrelevant, and this is even a colored source of mana for early creatures. And then Pact of Negation, having 1 against a counterspell deck is very nice. The 1 Arboreal Grazer, mainly just for aggressive matchups. This is the worst speed element card in the deck. There's actually additional copies on the board for prowess matchups and things like that.
Taking out the unbeatable Grazer? Come on, man, that card's too good.
I like the idea of 1 main and 2 in the board. I think that's something that most people would look at and see as really weird. But the first copy has a lot of value in the main deck because when you draw it, it's really, really good. The second copy is basically always awful. So
I mean, I guess, but when you draw it late, it's still not really good, Like, it's really good if you have exactly 1 in your opening hand, but that doesn't scream a 1 of to me,
Well, I remember when they first added it to the deck, I think it was Dom Harvey mentioned that it's sometimes just an Elvish Spirit Guide, and sometimes you just need that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely get it. Grazer's great sometimes, and it's really good against aggro. But a 1 of, when you want it in your opening hand as your first turn play, it seems like 1 of should be those big haymakers that when you draw it at any time, they're awesome. At least that's how I always look at those kind of 1-ofs.
I look at it as cards with very high diminishing returns, which is Arboreal Grazer.
That's definitely true.
So you just you get the most value for the least cost by playing 1 of them. You get less value out of it, but you also reduce the cost by a lot. And I think the difference, which is what you care about, between the cost and the value that you get is highest at 1 copy. And then like Rob said, sometimes you are a mana short with an Amulet in play, and you just packed for it, and it lets you get 1 more bounce land.
It's true.
And you essentially turn it into that Lotus Petal or Spirit Guide.
Okay. I can see it. All right, Rob, we'll take some questions from you before we start our next game, if you got any.
Oh, yep. I had to find my unmute button. So Shadowless 10 wanted to know, there's been a lot of discussion between Mana Leak and Counterspell, the 3 tax relevance versus the 1 blue pip. Where do you guys fall on that? Is Counterspell going to be strictly better in Modern?
So I think the easy answer is yes. It's just going to be strictly better, but there are going to be decks that still would prefer to play Remand. There are decks that are still going to prefer to play Mana Leak. For me, the ones that I think could still want Mana Leak, it's really only like 1 deck for me, and it's these Bring to Light Omnath decks where it is decently difficult to have 2 blue, and you still just want, 2 interactive counterspells in your deck or something like that. Like you have like 2 Rens, 2 counterspells, you have some pass and stuff like that. So Mana Leak makes sense to me in those decks where the mana is really pulled thin in like a 4-color deck. But any deck like this, like like Esper Control, where you have a lot of filter lands, where you can get double blue pretty easily.
Yeah.
You always want Counterspell. But even this deck and the next deck I'm going to be playing, the Through the Breach combo deck, they play Remand, and I think Remand is legitimately better because that's the whole game plan, is delay what you're doing while drawing combo pieces. So it just depends on the deck, but for the most part, Counterspell is just going to be better.
Yeah, I wrote an entire article about this a couple weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah, and I completely agree. Remand is just a functionally very different card than Counterspell or Mana Leak, or any just straight up, 2 mana, counter your spell, potentially with some conditions, potentially not.
Yeah.
And Remand just operates up very, very differently. So it's going to be a question of functionality and what role the card is playing in your deck when you're deciding between Remand and Counterspell. But when deciding between Mana Leak and Counterspell, it's literally just a question of, can I afford to cast 2 blue on turn 2? And if you can, you play Counterspell.
You play Counterspell. Because honestly, like, especially, I keep mentioning Esper Control because I've been playing a lot of it, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Even check out our What We Would Play for Modern today. There's a couple of us that wrote about Esper Control. Can you guess the other one?
I'm going to guess Shot in the Dark here, Shaheen Sarani.
God, you're good. You are good. You read it. You read that article already.
No.
Okay. All right. But
I'm just that good.
But just think about, Teferi, untap, Counterspell, have 2 blue for Counterspell, compared to Teferi, untap, have Mana Leak available. Sometimes it's going to be the same, but late game, by the time you cast a Teferi, it's not always going to be the same, know? They could have just have, Terminate for your Teferi, but...
Yeah, no, it's very different. So it's just a question of the mana, and I think Corey and I agree that most blue decks that are in the market for a card like Mana Leak or Counterspell are blue heavy enough these days that they can support Counterspell over Leak.
Totally,
they're playing things like Archmage's Charm already.
Yeah,
their mana bases.
Yeah, if
are
you're
blue
playing
decks.
Archmage's Charm, that's a good sign that you can play Counterspell. Yeah, that's a good giveaway. You got one more, Rob?
Yeah. I had a question about one of the new cards that was previewed today, actually.
Oh, what do we got?
One of the new D&D cards. Lolith Spider Queen, 3 black for a Planeswalker with 4 loyalty. When a creature you control dies, put a loyalty counter on it.
Okay.
And for 0, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. -3, create 2 2/1 black spider creature tokens with menace and reach. And -8, you get an emblem with whenever an opponent is dealt combat damage by 1 or more creatures you control. If that player lost less than 8 life this turn, they lose life equal to the difference.
A very short card, like always, like we've become accustomed to. 6 mana. We've been seeing plenty of these.
5 mana.
Oh, it is 5?
3 black.
Okay, that's a lot better. I was going to say for 6 mana, it's just always kind of an overpriced thing. It's another card that doesn't directly protect itself, like it doesn't have the down tick kill something kind of mold, but
it makes
2
some blockers,
creatures.
but it ticks down to 1 loyalty when you do that.
Yeah.
And you only get some 2/1s. I'm not super high on it, but I'm not dismissing it. I think the card could show up in small numbers, but I don't think it's a staple.
Yeah, it definitely depends, just what kind of shell it can be in. I'm trying to think of like Golgari Adventures, having 2 of those, 3 of those or something, or like some Rakdos Sacrifice decks, some Plumb the Forbidden decks,
I agree that it fits well into those strategies, but that kind of card has gotten or the stock of that kind of card, that effect has gone down so much with all of these big mana decks that we've seen in the last year or two, and now there's still Emergent Ultimatum around in Standard.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't play that card against Emergent Ultimatum.
Yeah.
So that to me means it's a role player in other matchups.
The one thing I do like about it is you can play it, and then like against these Izzet decks, block Goldspan Dragon.
That's good.
That's kind of nice.
Goldspan Dragon is sort of the Planeswalker killer.
Yeah.
So the fact that the 2 spiders do trade for Goldspan Dragon effectively is quite nice.
Kind of cute.
They can't even attack, get their treasure, and move 1 out of the way. Though if they had Stomp they could
or
just
Petty
stomp
Theft.
the Planeswalker. Petty Theft bounces it. So yeah, still not great.
Still probably not great. But maybe after rotation, after Throne of Eldraine goes away.
That's what we say about everything.
Yeah, then that card is going to be busted.
Can we just get like a disclaimer at the bottom of the screen whenever we talk about any preview cards? Like, it might be good after rotation.
Yeah, you're keeping...
Hold on. No,
okay.
I'm going to talk about my hand.
Oh, okay. And then you're going to keep.
No, this hand is too slow, and it's awkward in that I think Elvish Reclaimer is pretty good in this matchup because you're able to threaten Bajuka Bog and make Inverter a weak play.
Yeah.
But this hand has the Bog in it, so Reclaimer doesn't. I guess you didn't know that, but eventually you would.
Yeah.
So and it's just Reclaimers and lands.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send it back.
I'm gonna keep. It's not amazing, but we at least have a little bit more action to the combo than last game where we had exactly 0 pieces. So, but a little bit of interaction. Still, if I'm just being honest, looking at my hand compared to the stuff that you're doing, my deck feels slightly underpowered. But maybe this isn't supposed to be great against combo and more for destroying aggressive decks, but we'll see. Small sample size.
Yeah. Anytime you're playing against another combo deck, you're going to turn into more of a combo deck yourself, right? And your draw was not very combo heavy in the first game.
Yeah, it wasn't. Tried to be controlling.
Oof.
5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Let's get some 4s in chat, actually, chat. Deep in the tank, Ross Merriam. Well, while he's deep in the tank, you got another question there, Rob?
I do. We're also getting a lot of 3 chants.
Oh, yeah.
A couple
Chats
4s,
on my side again, finally.
2, a 1.
A 1. Hey.
This hand is very awkward because I can't cast the Eladamri's Call, so I'm sort of priced into just Summon Respecting for a piece of acceleration.
Okay.
And hoping that I can pay for the pact the following turn. I guess actually going for Dryad could help, but if you had any sort of counterspell, it's just too risky to try to do that.
Cool.
So we'll go to 5.
Cool.
But as far as questions, did have one. I know, Ross, I don't think you're very high on this list, but what do y'all think about the Amulet list with Karn, the Great Creator?
Any answer I'd be giving would just be kind of a guess. I do not play Amulet much, so I'll leave this one to you.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Karn in Amulet. I don't think it's a powerful enough threat that wins the game by itself a lot of the time. It does some of the time.
I think if we had Mycosynth Lattice, and that was just the combo, so it's a 1-card combo again, I think that's fine, but losing that was too big.
Yeah.
Karn's stock is much lower.
But in decks that take advantage of it really well, like Eldrazi Tron is probably the best Karn, baby Karn
for
deck,
sure,
even better than Big Tron.
Yeah.
The card works really well. But here, I like having a sideboard actually with Amulet. I think you actually make pretty good use of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
you just get Amulet. You get the 2-mana Stone Rain card. I forget what it's called.
With the metal coating.
Yep. No, that makes sense.
But not a big fan of Karn here.
Agreed. All right. An unfortunate 5. Much better?
It's definitely a solid 5.
Okay. I got a Shell Dog. We're going to see what we got. I think we'll do this, and I'll pass to you.
I will play an Amulet.
All right.
Turn.
Not a bad draw. I am going to
Play a Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah, you know it. I'm going to Spreading Seas this. Could obviously have a bounce land, and it doesn't work out that great, but we'll see. Pass to you.
I'll play a Heath and crack it.
Okay.
I'm going to get a Temple Garden.
All right. Would you like to pay 2 life?
You know what? I don't think I will.
Okay. Bold strategy.
It'll untap anyway.
Okay.
Corey's going to be giving me blue mana, so I think I'll get some white in case I draw the call. And I will play a Elvish Reclaimer.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right.
19 to 20. Could have played the Reclaimer on 1, but I figured if 1 was going to get Inquisition, I'd rather it be the Reclaimer.
That's fair. Tough choice here. Probably not that tough, actually. I'm gonna crack a Delta. I'm gonna take 3 here.
Aggressive.
I know. I'm living life on the edge. All right. I'm wondering how much I actually care about the Reclaimer now that I think about this. You do get to... Yeah, you get to do too many nice things, I think. Okay, I'm gonna Visions. Scry. That's a bit of a tilt. And go like this, and then we'll just go for the throat here. Pass to you.
I like both on the bottom. That's a neat draw. I'll play Valakut, it'll untap.
Okay.
I'll play Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
All right.
And then I'll play Cynic Growth Chamber, it'll untap, and I will bounce the forest that has Spreading Seas under it.
Okay.
I think I'd rather put cards in Corey's graveyard at this point.
All right. No, that wasn't great. Okay. Well. Oh, Thoughtseize you?
2 lands.
Dang it!
You're at 15.
Dang it! Okay. Well, I guess I gotta do this just in case you top deck a Titan, or when you top deck a Titan, I should say. Spreading Seas, and then I'll pass to you. Really looking for a land 4 this whole game, and have not found it.
That's a good draw, too.
You would.
I'll play Tireless Tracker.
Oh my god, okay.
So now I'll play Vesuva, copying Growth Chamber.
Yep.
It'll untap, bounce to the Growth Chamber. I will get a clue.
Okay.
So I could play, I have another land drop. I could play the other Growth Chamber so I can sack both clues on this turn cycle. But I'm wondering if I would rather just have more mana in play next turn. I do still have the ability to get to 6 for a Primeval Titan, even if I leave myself with 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I will just crack a clue, get a counter on the tracker, play Growth Chamber, it'll untap, return the Vesuva, get another clue, and attack for 2 with the Dryad.
All right, 13.
Pass the turn. 1
time, please. Tilt. Oh. Vesuva does come into play tapped, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is kind of cute. Okay. I'm going to Archmage's Charm Amulet.
That's annoying.
Shelldock Isle, untap. Or, let's go with this card. And now I'm gonna Serum Visions. Scry 2. Don't think I want either of these, and I'll pass to you.
Okay, end step, I'll sack my clue, get another counter on tracker.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm dead?
Yeah, I drew Amulet Titan.
Unreal. Unreal.
So, play Amulet, play Vesuva, it'll untap, I'll float a green with the Temple Garden. Actually, I'm gonna, so...
Yeah, I'm dead regardless.
Yeah. Copy Growth Chamber, float blue-green, return itself.
Such a tilt.
Play Forest, then play Primeval Titan. We're getting a bunch of clues, but it doesn't matter. But I just wanted to make sure I had 4 lands in play before the Titan trigger, so I start triggering Valakut.
I had this as my opener, 3 lands, and I hit the Oracle off this. So I'm like, all I needed was a 4th land, and I invert her, and then I kill you on my upkeep, but just did not hit that 4th land at all. Yeah, I mean, I had the option for go for the throat on the Reclaimer, or Archmage's Charm to take Amulet or the Reclaimer. The Reclaimer wasn't going to do me anything. And Go for the Throat was my only removal spell. I'm thinking maybe I was just supposed to not care about Reclaimer.
The Reclaimer is awkward if you're going for the combo, right?
No, not at all. Doesn't matter. You can bog me. 0 cards in my library.
I find Ghost Quarter and Ghost Quarter your Shelda Kyle.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, but if I have another combo piece by then, then it doesn't matter. And you kind of have to guess, right? Because you could give Bajuka Bog to
I just leave it up, and then you go Inverter, and I go Bog you, and then I untap and get Ghost Quarter, you. Because of the Amulet, I can do both.
Okay. All right, so I did have to kill it.
Yeah, I think you had to kill it.
Or I just take Amulet right away, but I didn't have any real use for it right away. But
if you take Amulet, you do force me to then guess.
Yeah.
So maybe you could take Amulet and leave Reclaimer and force me to guess, but I like killing the Reclaimer.
Yeah, I think so too. And then it was just really awkward where I just drew Thoughtseize after you played your spell. The Dryad was an excellent draw, and that just did not work out well.
Yeah.
A lot of things went wrong for me there.
This is a hard deck to beat when the top of their deck cooperates.
AK when you're playing it. When you're playing it, it is a hard deck to beat. All right, pity game. Hey, we might even be able to stretch this. This is going quick. I can 3-0 you.
I'll tank this game.
Okay. Well, you might not have to do that.
Let me get a little extra shuffling in.
All right, Rob, you got any questions at all?
Questions, please.
Yes.
All right, so for the Amulet deck, Ross, what do you think about this list in particular, moving back toward the Slayer Stronghold? I can't think of the other card. Sunholm versus like the Henwer Battlements to give Titan haste that we've seen.
I like the Slayer Stronghold just because without the incredible endgame of Field of the Dead, you're put in more situations where you need to one-shot your opponent. And so the extra 4 damage that you get, because it's 2 from Stronghold and then 2 more from Sunholm with Double Strike, is pretty important. Just because you can often get a little chip shot damage in. You've seen me attack with Dryad, opponents fetch and shock a little bit, so it's pretty easy to get them into 16 range, a lot harder to get them into 12.
No, but I totally agree. I never really understood that aspect of the build. Like, I was always more afraid. I'm almost notoriously playing blue decks that just play a lot of Aether Gusts, and I usually do pretty well against Amulet, just when I'm playing tournaments and whatnot. But that is always the version I've been pretty afraid of. Yeah. I'm going to keep my 6.
I will keep my 7.
Okay. I got a Shell Dog. I will go like this, and I'll pass to you.
I have a Forest and a Reclaimer.
All right. Let's see. I think we'll start with an opt. Don't want that. Draw. Then I will crack this.
You go to 19.
Yep, we'll go to... Guess I really don't need it. We'll just get the island. Go to 19.
Say Serum Visions.
Yep, got a Visions. All right, draw... Definitely don't want this card, but I might want this one. Nah. Bottom this and I'll pass to you.
Bottom both on every vision. I love it.
I know. Been looking for land or I've been looking for gas.
Also love that you didn't have an answer to Reclaimer because I have the Flagstones.
Gross.
So I'll just play it and pass.
All right. Okay, that wasn't awful. I'll play this, and then I'll pass to you.
On your end step, I will sack Flagstones.
Okay.
Trigger it. That can get the old Temple Garden.
The wise.
And off of the Reclaimer, I will get Cavern of Souls. I will name Nymph.
What is that, just Dryad's creature type?
Might be.
All right, I'd like the Oracle text of Dryad. I'll go for the throat, though.
2 and a green, Corey loses the game.
Okay, yeah, but that's how it's been so far, yeah.
Claimer down.
We should have a versus unset, and it's just like, 1 red, target Corey loses game.
Yeah, let's not do that. Whose side are you on, Rob? Oh, yeah, the amulet side, of course.
Play Dryad.
Okay.
Play Windswept Teeth as my first land for turn.
Okay.
And Selesnya Sanctuary, return Cavern.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right, all on top. A draw. Well, so I couldn't really counter a Titan anyways next turn, and this card in my hand doesn't really help me for it either. So, all right, Inverter. Yeah, so I just exile him face down, huh?
Yep.
All right, your go.
End step, I'll crack Windswept Teeth. So 19 all.
Okay. We're inverted.
Also, Ross chat would like me to remind you that Dryad has also been errated to be a Dryad as well as a Nymph, just so you have another name if you want one.
Sure. Get a breeding pool.
Okay. I'm scared.
You should be.
Dang it. Yeah, I think you, as much as I think you've lost with Rogues every single time you play, I think you've won with Amulet every single time you played as well. Like, it's one of the decks I can never beat you on.
Under our turn.
Okay.
Well, I was lying because my hand was all lands, but I drew Primeval Titan.
Oh, shocking. Shocking.
So, how can this work? I know how it works. Okay. I will play Cavern on Giant.
Would have been a tell, too, because I was thinking about thought seizing you. I would have been like, are you kidding me? Like,
so I will play Primeval Titan.
okay.
It will trigger. I will get a Ghost Quarter and a Bounce land, just to try to play around this as much as I can. So Simic Growth Chamber and the Ghost Quarter. Return the Ghost Quarter with the Growth Chamber trigger. Have another land drop, and I will Ghost Quarter the Sheldeck Isle.
Okay, I'm guessing I lose the game then.
I mean, you can go. It's your turn.
Yeah. Tilt. Well, I have 3 turns, and you're at...
I am at 19.
19? Okay.
That's one more than 18, right?
That's one more. I will thought seize you.
I'll show you the 4 lands.
Okay.
We'll go to 17.
Okay. I will go for the throat this. I'll attack.
I'll go to 13.
And I'll pass to you.
That is an Ipnu Revealette. Okay. I'll play Colony Garden, get a plant token.
Okay.
Attack you for 2.
15.
I guess I get another land drop if I want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. I'll play this Flagstones.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
I'll attack.
I'll go to 7.
Pass to you.
I'll cast Summon Respect.
God dang it. Okay, I got it out. Mill you for 4. We need to hit some Titans. All right, you win. You win.
Did you have a way to kill me?
No, Jace was my only way underneath the shell dock.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was going to kill you with this, but I had enough time.
Oh, yeah, exactly enough turns. Yeah.
I couldn't cast Spreading Seas, though.
Yeah.
Because I would have drawn a card and died, but...
Yeah, so I just get to get Primeval Titan and find 2 Valakuts and...
Kill Inverter, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, well, you win, but we got time for one pity match, or one pity game. I want to beat you at least once with this. Or I just want to inflict more pain to myself and let you top deck another Titan at an opportune time. Like, that is unreal. You had absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I kept 5 lands, Reclaimer, Dryad with multiple Flagstones. So I was like, okay, this seems fine.
Yeah.
Drew 4 lands in a row, then, drew 2 Titans and 3 draws.
Yep. All I had to do, too, if I untapped, is Rivulet myself and then activate Shelldock, win the game. Until you just top deck exactly what you need. All right, Rob. You got any questions there?
Did have another one about one of the other new D&D cards.
Oh, how many were there?
3 from what I saw.
3?
Yes. Okay. So this one I'm going to mispronounce terribly. I'm going to turn into Corey.
Okay.
I'm not even going to attempt to name one of the names. Drizzt Do'Urden. It is a 3 green-white for an elf legendary creature, Elf Ranger, 3/3 with double strike. When it enters the battlefield, create a legendary 4/1 green cat creature token with trample. Whenever a creature dies, if it had power greater than Drizzt's power, put a number of +1/+1 counters on Drizzt equal to the difference.
How much did it cost again?
5 mana, 3, a green and a white.
So you get 10 power, right? 3 power double strike and a 4/1. The 4/1 is trample, which is pretty good rate. The thing that tilts me about this card is that it seems like it's going to play really well with Azeka's Chariot, but then the 4/1 is legendary.
Yeah.
Though I guess at the very least, if you play Azeka's Chariot as your 4-drop and they sweep you and you untap and play this, you get to accrue with the 4/1, attack, make another 4/1, have one of them die, and get a counter on your 3/3 at least. You get a +1 counter instead of an extra token.
Does the 4/1 have, what was the stats?
Trample.
Just trample. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 4/1 is legendary as well.
Yeah. You know what I think this is going to be sweeter with?
What?
Just Showdown. Putting counters on either the Trampler or the Double Striker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems kind of sweet. It's still super expensive, but
yeah, it seems okay to me, but cards like that have not played well recently in Standard.
Yeah,
the reasonable value 4 and 5 mana plays. You just needed to get so much more out of expensive cards.
I agree. Wait, what was the creature type again?
It's an elf.
Elf, not a human.
No.
Okay. I was gonna say Winota.
Also, Chat brings up a good point. It is when any creature dies, not just your own.
Yeah, but it has to have more power than the 3/3, right? You get counters equal to the difference in power. Usually the creatures you're playing, on turns 2, 3, and 4 don't have 4 or more power. Some of them do.
Bone Crusher Giant,
Struck Beast. But also as soon as you play the 3/3, their removal is targeting it. As opposed to your other creatures. So it's a nice thing to, play and then attack into some trades on the battlefield, and it disincentivizes your opponent from trading. Especially if they have a Heartless Act in hand. Yeah,
and I think the only thing that's nice, looking at it in a practical sense, is up against Sultai Ultimatum, at least it dodges Shadow's Verdict and Extinction Event to an extent because it's odd and even.
Yeah.
And bigger than 3. So something like that. But yeah, once again, 5 mana, it's got to be insane.
Yeah, it just seems you need to get more out of your 5 mana.
Give it haste, and then it's probably playable. Yeah. All right, pity game here. I'm destined to win one. All right, well, this hand is worse than my other ones, but it's still a keeper.
I will keep as well.
Okay. I will Thoughtseize you.
That's not good.
Yay. Don't worry, you'll top deck everything you need.
This time I just need lands, so
okay.
Even more likely, but if I don't hit immediately...
that hand is good, though.
Yeah, it's got a lot of gas in it.
Yep. I just got to hit Reclaimer here. That's too good with Flagstone, so yep. Do that. 18 and pass to you.
And... I will play Windswept Heath and pass.
All right. I got a land and I'll pass to you.
Let's crack this, go to 19.
Okay.
Get the breeding pool.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Gonna Summoner's Pact for Grazer next turn?
That's my plan. Okay, I'll play a Flagstones and pass.
All right. I got a Sunken Ruins, and I'll pass to you.
I've got a Forest and a Dryad.
I will. I'll gust it.
Put it on top.
Okay. I'll draw, and then I'll play Tom Cruise. I'll invert it.
So I'm dead.
Pass to you.
Yeah,
and then I was inverted.
All I have is Dryad and this thing, and
Well, not over yet.
so I'll play Growth Chamber, return the Forest, play the
Okay,
Forest,
okay,
and
okay.
pass turn.
All right. I have a Thoughtseize. Okay. I'll take that. I will add 2 blue.
16.
I will cast Serum Visions. I'll
Blue
draw
floating.
Scry. And Oracle! We did it! All that matters is whoever wins the last game wins the match, right?
I had that one. I had you had 2 pieces of disruption and a turn 4 combo.
Yep.
Turn 5.
Turn 5, yep. I mean, to be fair, I had that a good chunk of the games, like the one where I was stuck on 3. I had that, but just never got that 4th land.
Yeah.
And
So
then,
did you really have it then?
Good point. I had it in spirit. So, all right, that does it for round 1. Ross kicked my butt. So we are going to take a short 5-minute break, and then we'll be right back with round number 2. I'm going to be playing, is it Through the Breach? What do you got?
And I've got my cards this time. I'm playing Eldrazi Tron.
Ooh, sweet. Gotta love it. Okay, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back to Versus Live. My name is Corey Baumeister.
I'm Ross Merriam.
And we got Rob in the booth. Say what's up, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
Rob will be taking all your questions, comments, concerns, and the burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games, and he will get his favorite ones sent over to us. So we're continuing our exploration of Modern before we get Modern Horizon 2 coming out even just today, until everything just explodes from within in Modern, and we're going to have a completely different format, more than likely. We'll see.
I'm looking for the return of Hogak.
Yeah. We already talked about Hogak 2 Electric Boogaloo last show. We don't want to harp on that one again.
Hogak is going to now gain 3 life and draw a card when it enters the battlefield or attacks.
Exactly. Yep. 100%. You can just play it for 2 now too. There's no delve.
But they have to make room on the card for the Uro ability, so they figure they get rid of that part.
Yeah, it's delve if you want to delve and it's good for you. If not, you just play for 2.
Yeah.
It's 2 mana 8/8. Yeah. So we're testing out some more fun, competitive Modern decks right now and taking a look at the scene before Modern Horizon comes in. We're playing really good decks today, and then Tuesday we're going to be playing some
rogue deck lists.
Some interesting deck lists.
But not rogues deck lists.
Yeah, we're not playing rogues, but we're playing some very interesting deck list, to say the least. So for round 2 here, Ross took down round number 1 with Amulet. I'm going to be playing Through the Breach. Is it, kind of resembles these Blue Moon decks to an extent, but now we just have a different form of killing. Through the Breach, Emrakul,
and even a few years ago when Blue Moon was somewhat popular, there were versions that played this combo in them. The decks just don't play Blood Moon in the main anymore. Sometimes they sideboard them.
And honestly, this deck, I always look on MTG Goldfish if I'm looking for metagames and stuff to see what's popular. And it was a couple things were surprising. I think Is It Prowess actually wasn't the most played deck.
Lies.
Yeah, and I think it was Heliod came back up or something. It was still one of those two were close, but this Through the Breach deck was 3rd or 4th as most played deck.
It's been putting up a lot of results recently, and I'm honestly a little confused as to why, because
it won a big event.
Yeah. It just hasn't gotten a huge upgrade recently. So, but the notoriety from winning a big event can often, jump index numbers for a little while. So.
And I know Doomwake has been streaming it a lot, and he's been really high on it, posting a lot of trophies with it. So, that's where I first saw it, and I wanted to look at it. And then I saw it won one of the events. I'm like, okay, we'll give it a shot. I'm not the biggest fan after playing it in a league, just testing this deck out for versus and stuff, but it's decent. It's decent. It's definitely not a bad
I've always preferred to play this strategy a little bit more fair and not get stuck with dead cards in my hand.
Yeah.
So we'll see how, but the combo can be relevant in certain matchups, and I think this one is one. Normally, I'm playing Eldrazi-tron, and normally Eldrazi-tron loves to play against control decks. You just have so many varying threats. You can go over the top of them with your mana base.
Mana Reshaper.
Yeah, unbeatable. So normally these matchups are ones that Eldrazi-tron likes to play against, but when you have the threat of this over-the-top combo that I don't really interact with all that well. Thought-Knot Seer can strip a combo piece from your hand. Karn can get Ensnaring Bridge from the battlefield, but you have Cryptic Command to bounce Bridge, and all you need is one attack, really.
Yeah, and then it's probably good. And also, the one thing that I do like about this deck, before I agreed, the dead pieces in your hand, it was always just a big problem. Now we have Valakut Awakening. That's a huge addition to that aspect.
So I shouldn't have said it didn't get any major upgrades. Valakut Awakening is definitely
a major one.
Can I also point out that Corey said he was testing for Versus Live? If that's not the competitive peak, I don't know what is.
I mean, it's the highest competitive form. Yeah. We've already talked about this. I mean, we don't need to test for set championships or anything anymore. Got to test for Versus. Yeah, I'll keep. Nothing special. Little too many of these, or a few too many of something obvious here, but don't want to spoil it for Ross. How's your hand?
I'm gonna keep, but I don't like it.
Okay, I got a Steam Vents. Pass to you.
Now I really don't like it.
Got immensely worse, huh?
I'll play Urza's Mine Expedition Map.
Okay. All right, I just have a Canal, and I'll pass to you.
I will play Eldrazi Temple.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
All right. End step, I will opt.
I'm regretting my decision to keep this hand.
Yeah, I like that. You pulled a Corey keep, and now it's not rewarding you?
Yeah, I needed a little help, and so far I haven't gotten it.
I'll pass to you. I was like, your start seems fine so far, but maybe you just have all lands.
I will crack this map, and I will get a power plant.
Okay. The lovely combo of Urza's Mine and then into a non-Tron land next.
Yeah, it's a classic.
It's a classic. So powerful. Okay, now you got Thought Knot available to you next turn, maybe even Reality Smasher if you have a Temple. Or, of course, the unbeatable Mana Reshaper.
Wow. Well, I do have Temple Smasher, but I'm not confident it's going to resolve.
Oh, I'm confident it won't. It's just the question of what I want to do about it. And I think I just want to counter this outright. Cavern or something. Want to make sure you don't get that. That was a pretty good draw. Land pass.
I will play Power Plant and Expedition Map.
Oh, okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. End step, I will draw 2 magic cards. Instant speed Divination. All right. I will play a Canal. I don't have you dead, so I will just pass to you.
On your end step, I will crack the... No, I'm just going to wait.
Interesting. You must already have Tron.
Wow. I will play a Wastes.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Okay, what on earth are you doing over there besides just flooding out horrifically? I got a Snapcaster.
Sure.
I will draw 2 more magic cards.
Sure.
Okay.
I will exile your Snapcaster.
Okay, you got me.
Got him.
You got me. Okay, that was not the best draw. I will go with a Canal, and I'll pass to you.
I will sacrifice the expedition map.
Okay.
I will get an Urza's Tower.
Probably a strong choice.
I'll play the Urza's Tower.
Okay, I'm scared.
I will play Karn the Great Creator.
That one I will put right back into your hand.
Sure.
A draw.
I will cast Karn the Great Creator.
I will counter and draw.
Pass the turn.
All right. Oh, still cannot find the combo. Then I will play a Steam Vents tapped, and I'll pass to you. I'm just going to hard cast Emrakul this game. You cool with that?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay.
I'll play a mine. I will play the unbeatable Matter Reshape.
Fan me down. Okay, that resolves.
Pass the turn.
Not going to counter that one, believe it or not. End step. I will cast Divination, targeting me. All right, and we'll also cast Snapcaster.
Sure.
Opt.
Sure.
Keep this one. And do you want to Warping Wail this too?
Nope.
Let me read that card. Forget what else does it do. Sorcery. I don't have any of those.
Nope.
Okay. I think if I just combo, you're pretty dead. Maybe not. You can sack. You can actually just leave Tron, which is pretty impressive. Oh no, you can't. But I still don't have it. But I do have Valakut Awakening, and I have so many bad cards. So I'm gonna put these 4 on bottom.
Draw 5.
Draw 5 magic cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus. Then I will play a land. And I will move to discard.
Sure.
Here you go.
Playing Urza's Mine.
Okay.
I will play an All Is Dust. Actually, let's tap this way for that.
Powerful. Powerful. Exiles,
so.
right?
No, you sacrifice.
Okay. You got it.
I will attack you for 3.
7 mana, deal with a Snapcaster. I'm in. 17.
I will play a 4/4 Walking Ballista.
4/4 Ballista, huh? Okay, that's a real threat. I will
Are you
counterdraw.
implying the Matter Reshaper isn't?
Sorry, I take that back. That's so rude of me to say to the old Reshaper.
Corey's so smart not to fall for my All Is Dust bait.
Okay. Now we're cooking. All right, so I have Through the Breach.
Resolves.
I got one of these.
Okay.
And I'll attack.
I will sacrifice my 5 lands that don't form Tron as I drop them on the ground.
Okay, good call, good call.
Lose my mic, and everything is going poorly, along with the Matter Reshaper.
Okay.
And we'll trigger the Matter Reshaper.
Sure.
Put Expedition Map on the battlefield.
Love it, love it. Take 15.
Go to 5.
I do not have a way to kill you. Yeah, and then I will sack this.
And shuffle everything back in.
Shuffles everything in. Okay, perfect.
Okay, that's a good draw. I'll sack map.
Okay.
I will find Cavern of Souls.
All right.
I will play it, naming Eldrazi.
Okay.
And then I'll cast a Thought-Knot Seer.
Okay, I will respond with Valakut's Awakening. My hand is awful. I got 1 good card, though, so I'll put 3 on the bottom. Draw 4. Okay, my hand got a lot better. And through the breach in a Snapcaster.
So I have to take either bolt or snap.
Yeah. Oh, I guess maybe am I supposed to bolt you in response? I probably am.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can exile it. That would be a bit of a problem. Then you have to take Snapcaster. Then you die to bolt or snap. Yeah, okay, I'll bolt you.
Yeah, so I'm at 2. I'll take the snap.
Okay. I'm done.
Yep.
All right. And Emrakul.
And draw 2 cards.
Yep, I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to opt. I'll keep it. I will cast Valakut's Awakening for 4. My hand was heinous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will play a Canal, and I'll pass to you.
On your end step, I'm going to make a 1/1.
Make a 1/1, huh? What am I at? What did you name Eldrazi with that cavern?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
You didn't give me any 1/1 Eldrazi's. I'll use a pest token.
Yeah. Wait, no, here. We got a good pest token right here.
There you go, even better.
Got a perfect pest.
Attack for 5.
I'll take it. 12.
12.
Also, don't forget your snap attack.
Oh, okay. You got it.
Yeah. I'll play Thought-Nuts here.
Are you using the cavern to pay said mana?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Don't have to announce that anymore.
Oh.
You did the first week. You probably weren't around for that.
Yeah.
There was like a week or 2 of PTQs where like you literally had to announce I'm tapping this for colored mana, and if you didn't, they could counter your creature.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this isn't great, but I think I just want to remand it just to draw a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, remand, draw. I got these.
So
these not good.
I will take the Cryptic Command, I think. I think that's better than like taking you off of Emrakul as an out.
Yeah, I can almost just cast it. No, I'm not quite. But.
Yeah, it just buys you too much time, and like any snapper bolt kills me. You gotta take Cryptic.
All right. I'll bolt you. I had a lot of time with that, that's for sure.
I mean, you had 2 turns.
Yeah.
You're 12, I have 9 power. If I rip Reality Smasher, you're dead.
Yeah, yeah.
And
in a
actually,
game where it looked like it was impossible for me to lose.
What does Expedition Map find? Could that have found anything to help me? I could have found Radiant Fountain and put me to 4.
Oh, that would have been gas.
Yeah. if you would have been, if I had done that, if you like completely bricked,
if I didn't get that bolt, it was going to be remand, and I would have had a sick play where I could have through the breached, remand, and then my top card was Emrakul, so that I would have had just enough to do it again. Wait, no, that's 12. I had 11. 12. So I would have had to hope that you play something so I could remand it, get Emrakul to block. That wouldn't have been good. So. All right, that does it for our first game. Finally, I'm on the board in a game that mattered. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with sideboarding here between Is It Through the Breach and Eldrazi Tron. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Versus Live, where we are sideboarding in our matchup between Eldrazi Tron and Is It Breach. On my side of things, difficult sideboarding with a Karn deck since you have so many targets, but there are some cards I want to get out, and that is these All Is Dusts and the Dismembers.
Okay.
I would like to get out the Warping Wheels too, but there's just not enough to bring in. Mm-hmm. Warping Wheel can, exile Snapcaster, make a 1/1, exile V-Click.
Yeah.
Certainly better than these two cards. So all of them coming out. Relic is definitely the easy one to put in my deck because it cycles, can stop Snapcaster Mage from doing things, and so that's definitely the one that comes in. And then just an additional threat. And the choice is, do I want a Wormcoil in my main and a Ballista in my sideboard for Karn, or vice versa?
Yeah.
It's, kind of a,
pretty close.
Sort of flip a coin situation.
Yeah.
I've decided to, since I think I'm unlikely to be wishing for either of them, I'd rather put the card on my main deck that I would prefer to draw, and that is Walking Ballista over Wormcoil Engine. So the Walking Ballista is going to be in my main, Wormcoil in the sideboard.
Sounds great. For my end, it's basically the same kind of thing. It's just a product of what cards I really want out. Now, Bolt is decently important for just being able to get the last points of damage, especially against a deck that doesn't deal damage with your mana base. So that is a little worry, but I'm counting Vendilion, click as a Bolt. Plus, if I can just strip you of all these permanents, I'm not too worried about finding just another combo, but it does happen.
He says after he ripped a Bolt to beat me in game 1 post Emrakul.
Yeah. So I'm just taking out Engineered Explosive. Heinous in this matchup. Absolutely awful. Taking out
It
some
does
of the
blow up
bolts.
Chalice of the Wood.
Oh, yeah, you do have Chalice. But I don't think that's the biggest of deals, but it is definitely a thing. Bringing in Dispute, this is the only card that's just actively not that good. But a 3-mana counter spell, when I'm on the play, I'm really wary of just Karn the Great Creator. So being able to stop that, it also stops it if I'm on the draw too, so not so bad. Flame Slash for Thought-Knots here.
It's not going to stop it on the draw when I have Natural Tron.
Yeah, but you won't. Eldrazi Tron never has Natural Tron. Absolutely
Famous
never.
last words.
Yeah, I don't know how you're cutting all his dust, man. I mean, like, that dealt with a Snapcaster. Handily. It dealt with it so easily.
I set you up to want to protect your Snapcaster. It didn't go for the bait.
I didn't
was all
fall
my
for
walking
it.
ballista.
I didn't fall for it.
Thought I was going to get you so bad.
Yeah. All right, Rob, do you got one question while we get ready for the second game?
I do.
you
Someone
got?
named Strong Sad in chat wanted to know if people are up for Can Jam.
Very important question for Versus Live.
Little busy at the moment.
Yeah,
but
We'll talk to you after the show, Theodore.
Theodore? All right, let's do this. I'm guessing you want to go first.
Yes, I will play first.
All right. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Ugh.
Took a while for you to find the goods last game.
Yeah, that did.
There
take
was
a
like
while.
4 turns where I just thought I was dead every time, and you're like, "Oh, Valakut Awakening for 12."
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
I had a lot of Emrakul's, but not a lot of Through the Breaches.
Seems like you kept finding more Valakut Awakenings.
Yeah, I really did.
If this hand had an Eldrazi Temple, it would be quite good. I would have turn 2 Chalice, turn 3 Thought Knot, and then just need a land for these 2 Smashers. But without that Temple, it's just too slow.
Yeah, and mine doesn't have land, so I'm going to have to ship that.
Oh, no, I was going to have the Reshaper.
Oh, you were
That was going to complete the curve.
Oh, my God. Into another one? That was literally GG.
Yeah.
Can't beat the Reshapers, especially when it brings a friend. Reshapers +1. All right. A gentleman's mulligan, if you will, between one gentleman and one not.
Yes, there's one gentleman here, and it's Rob.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The only way to win is by not playing.
Yeah, there you go. You win every single day, Rob. Okay, let's try this again.
The movie is older than everyone in this room, Rob.
Yeah, I'm going to keep. It is nothing special, but...
How many people in the chat understood Rob's reference?
I didn't.
Yeah, I know you did.
None so far.
You
Also, I did have a question, and then Todd did chime in with his own take on this. What did you think about the Madcap experiment in the sideboard? And then Todd also wanted me to tell you that he feels this is one of the big matchups for Madcap because they can't kill it without Giant Ballista.
Yeah, but he also has Ulamog. We discussed that on the break as well. And when you can search for the one of, I'm guessing you have the Eldrazi land, to like find Ulamog, right? Like you have a tutor in some way.
The Eldrazi land that's been banned for 5 years?
No. The Sanctum of Ugin.
No, I don't have Sanctum.
You don't have Sanctum?
Yeah, there's no way to tutor for the Ulamog, but
yeah.
You can lock down the Empyrean with Bridge for a while. You can create a battlefield where it can't really attack.
Yep.
You can also, Blast Zone, and you can tutor for the Blast Zone, get it up to 8 because you have so much mana.
And then just Ulamog.
Yeah, it seems okay to me, but it doesn't seem great.
I think that card is just always, at best, okay. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's some matchups where it's just actually good. Like, I bet Heliod Company is probably the main thing, but I bet they still even have some answers. I personally just think that whole plan B for the combo is pretty bad. I really do, but here we are.
Okay. You kept yours?
Yeah.
Put back. I will keep mine and put back the card that is not part of my curve.
Okay.
Also, several people in chat got the reference.
All right.
Several.
All right.
I will cast or play Urza's Power Plant.
Okay. I got a canal and I'll pass to you.
I will play Urza's Tower.
Uh-oh.
Pass the turn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know you don't have it. There's no way. All right, I'll pass to you.
On your end step, I will Warping Whale to make a 1/1 Eldrazi sign.
You got it. You got it, buddy.
I will play Urza's Mine.
Off
the top.
Jeez. This is Ross Merriam's day, huh?
I was sitting here ready to play the second power plant, and we're gonna be right. But no, hers is mine off the top.
I can't wait to clip this with your previous statement, Corey.
Oh
Yeah.
I will play Reality Smasher.
Put that right back to your hand.
I will attack for 1.
Okay, I will take it.
19.
Mm-hmm.
You're up.
I will play a Cascading Bluffs, and I'll pass to you.
I will play Urza's Power Plant.
Okay.
A Reality Smasher.
Resolves.
I will then play Reality Smasher.
Dispute.
And attack you for 5.
Okay, 14.
Pass the turn.
All right, I got a pathway, and I'll pass to you.
I will attack you for 5.
I'll go to 9.
Play Urza's Mine.
Okay.
Play Karn the Great Creator.
I will counter draw.
Okay. Pass the turn.
Okay. So, well, I will start with wondering how many I want to do here. I'm going to go Valakut's Awakening, and I'm going to do it for 4. So I'll draw 5. Okay, I'll play a land and I'll pass to you.
Attack for 5.
I will take it. Down to 4.
Thought Not Seer.
Oh no! Oh no! All right.
I will take Cryptic Command.
You know what's on top.
Pass the turn.
Actually, I still die, don't I? Yeah. It doesn't even do it for me.
And even blocking with it doesn't do it.
Yep. All right. GG.
If you had it last turn, I had the Warping Whale to save my Smasher. Play this as a 6 permanent and just hope this raced bolts.
Yes, that would have been sweet. All right, GG. Yeah, that's the problem too with the through the breach plan is just sometimes they can just keep 2 creatures, and if you don't have a good follow up, you're still dead. Yeah.
Ultratron players never have an Ultratron.
Yeah, I did curse myself on that one, didn't I? Okay, normal Eldrazi players don't, but Luxac Merriam here today, where you're just Tainted Pact. That deck was nerfed in Historic. You can't just tutor for every card you want now in Modern like you would in
Tainted Pact only lets you do it once.
Yeah, that's true. Your pact is tainted every single turn.
Yeah,
every single turn.
What's the elf that lets you tutor for your draw step every turn, like Marilyn that they play in Commander?
Yeah, I don't know.
It lets everybody do it. It's 1 black for 2/3. It's legendary.
That's wild.
I think it's called Marilyn.
Maybe Chad will come in here.
That's pretty wild.
Help me out.
All right.
You have to pay through life. You essentially vampiric tutor on your upkeep, I think.
Fair enough. Game 3. I will be going first. Okay. Well, what a heinous hand. All right, I'm gonna mulligan. My only lands is Valakut Awakening. Probably not ideal. Probably not ideal.
Part of the reason the deck has so many Cascade Bluffs, so that if you have to play those as lands, you can make triple blue still.
Exactly, yep.
Okay. This is game 3, eh?
Game 3, eh? We still got some time. We'll probably be able to do a best of 5.
Will we, though?
These games are pretty quick. Yeah, unless I win, then we better stop.
I'll keep my hand, I guess.
Natural Tron, no big deal. All right. 7. All right, this is a keeper. Now, what do we want to put back? I think I'm just leaning on this card. It's pretty narrow. It's just somewhat decent, but not good enough. All right, I will play an island, and I'll pass to you.
I'll play Power Plant Map.
Okay.
You're up.
All right, I have a pathway, and I'll pass.
Urza's mine. Pass the turn.
Yeah, the song is Marilyn of the Morn Song, but I don't have an image of it on my computer, so that's weird.
Pass the turn.
Oh. I'll crack this expedition map. Some mine, a power plant.
Eldrazi Tower.
I think I'll get the tower. I think that's how this works.
Wait, are you trying to combine Eldrazi Temple and Urza's Tower into one card, Corey?
Yeah.
Is this your Modern Horizon 2 wish list?
I was hoping he would misclick IRL here, you know? You're over here top decking Perfect Tron. I'm drawing my third Eldrazi's. You know, things are going great.
Okay, I will play this tower.
Yeah, of course you will.
I will float 2 mana and play a Relic of Progenitus.
Why not? That resolves.
Yeah, I'll use that 2 mana to play a Chalice on 1.
Chalice on 1, huh? Okay.
Okay, then I'll play a Chalice on 2.
I'll remand that one.
I'll Relic you.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Okay, I will play this land tapped, and I'll pass to you.
Yeah, I'll play Chalice on 2.
I will use this remand.
I'll Relic you.
Okay.
Play Eldrazi Temple, play Reality Smasher, attack you for 5.
All right, I'll take it.
You go to
15.
15. Pass the turn.
You're a jerk. All right. I got a land, and I will pass to you.
Now I've got to be a little scared.
You should be.
Attack you for 5.
I'll take it. Down to 10.
I'll play a Blast Zone.
Okay.
Play a Matter Reshaper.
The Unbeatable Shaper. Okay, that resolves.
I'm going to play another Chalice on 1. You don't have many 2s in the deck. You've already cast 2 remands. I guess you have Snaps.
Yeah, that resolves.
Relic makes Snap a lot worse. And then I'll pass the turn.
End step, I will bounce this and draw a card, and I'll discard Emrakul.
Sure. So the Emrakul shuffles in.
Yep.
This will go back to my hand.
Yep.
And then after the Cryptic resolves, I'll tap Relic.
Okay.
Things like that. So you draw a Cryptic.
Draw. Untap. A draw. Classic. Pass to you.
Play Eldrazi Temple. Play Thought-Knot Seer.
Yeah, that resolves.
I will take the Vendilion Click, I guess. It's the unique card.
Okay.
Then I will cast Reality Smasher with 3 mana up.
I will counter it. Yep.
Then I'll tap Relic.
Okay.
Attack you with the Reshaper.
Down to 7.
7. And now I'm not scared of the combo because I have 7 power in play and plenty of permanents to
It's
sacrifice.
also impossible. It's also impossible for me.
Sure.
I have a land. I guess I have to draw now to hit like a Flame Slash. Okay, so I'll draw 2. Oh, yeah. Okay, you win. You win. Luckily, we got time to put this to a best out of 5, but man, these games have not felt good. You've also natural troned far too often.
That was not natural Tron. I had a map.
That was natural.
It's basically the same, if really, right? Like
in that deck. In normal Tron, definitely not the same. But all right. GG. Rob, you got a question at all?
Not at the moment, but I was also gonna say I really wanted you to like get a Flame Slash and Chalice check Ross, and you just forget that he's got 2 Chalices on one.
Oh yeah, that's where we go. No takesies backsies. If one drop goes through Chalice,
mean,
Got him.
I had a Walking Ballista in my hand.
Oh, God. You probably would have accidentally let it through.
Yeah. Like, sure, draw your card off Thought Nuts here.
Yeah. All right. Game 4. Ross is up 2-1.
But I mean, it's a good thing we never make mistakes here.
Never.
Yeah.
No. The pinnacle of play. All right. Can I keep an opener? No, not a chance. Jesus. I mulliganed just as much as you did on Tuesday.
I mulliganed a few times.
You know, you should try. You should just try the madcap.
And crushed me.
You should just try the madcap at this point. Can't be any worse.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think it would have been pretty good in the games, the way they played out.
Yeah. YOLO. All right. Down to 6.
Just cut 3 of each breach combo piece. You just have 1 of each and have the madcap package, and eventually you'll find it.
I like it. That checks out for me. Well, this hand's pretty awful, but I will keep.
I'll look at my first hand, and I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 Tron pieces. Already got that locked up.
Not all matching.
No, this only has 1 Tron land. It's just too slow.
Okay.
I've got Chalice and probably into like Reshaper. And yeah,
Sure.
that's 2 mines. 3 mines. Yeah, 3 Tron pieces, all the same.
There you go.
That's the Eldrazi Tron I know.
Yes, exactly. I am going to keep, but this hand is pretty bad, and I think I put back one of these 2. Both really medium cards right now at best. I think I will put back this with the threat of relics. All right. If this hand wins, I will be shocked. I will be shocked.
You never know against Eldrazi Tron. This deck
That's
can produce
true.
some stinkers.
That is really true. Get some Warping Whales as your premium 2-drop.
Okay.
All right.
Second hand here.
Yeah, I like that you wore your Emrakul shirt too. You know, you're just Emrakul proof at this point.
Yep.
Good?
Yep.
Bang, here go.
Yeah, power plant map.
Shocking. Land go. Oh my god.
Mine go.
Oh my god. Go.
I'll crack this. I'll get the tower.
Oh, I hate everything. Everything. My hand did improve because I did not have this land, so that helped.
The worst part is the Jazz didn't even play last night.
Yeah, I know. That's when it's a wild card. Wonder what land you're gonna play.
I'll play tower. I'll play relic, 2 floating.
Sure.
Play chalice on 1, no mana floating.
Sure.
I'll play matter reshaper, 1 mana floating.
Bang! Disputed.
Okay, tap relic targeting you.
Okay.
Do I want to use the mana now? No, I've got plenty of mana.
You got plenty
You're
of mana. All right, I got a land and I'll pass to you.
Play Tectonic Edge.
Okay.
Play Reality Smasher with 3 mana up in case there's another dispute.
I'll counter draw.
Yeah, I could have played around Cryptic, I guess. Maybe that.
Yeah, but then you can. Then you have to play it post combat, right?
No. Oh yeah,
Tech
yeah,
Edge,
yeah,
float,
true. Yeah. So yeah, that's not really doable. I will Tech Edge your Cascade Bless, however.
Okay.
With 1 floating still, and now I think I'll just pop the relic.
Okay. Your graveyard's gone as well.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right. Draw. I will play this pathway on the other side, and I'll pass to you.
Scavenger Grounds, pass.
Canal, pass.
Eldrazi Temple, pass.
Okay. Pass.
On your end step, make a 1/1.
You got it. You got it. And it attacks for mana, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attack for 1.
I will take it.
You're at 19.
19.
I'll play a Waste and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll pass to you.
Attack for 1.
18.
Play another mine
Okay.
and play Ugin.
Ugin. I'll counter draw.
Pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw. And I'll pass to you.
Reality Smasher.
The smasher of the realities, huh? I will counter draw.
Attack for 1.
Okay, I'll take it.
Play another power plant.
17.
You're
Okay. All right. I will play Cascading Bluff and I'll pass.
Attack for 1.
I'll take it. 16.
Matter Reshaper.
Oh, yeah. I'll respond with a Valakut's Awakening for 5. Draw 6 new ones.
That's pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. I will counter it.
Pass the turn.
All right. Oh, my hand is surprisingly not good outside of this combo, but I do got through the breach with an Emrakul coming in.
So I'm going to leave myself with Tron and my Chalice still. So I'll sack the Scion and
Okay.
these other 5 lands.
Put you to 5.
Yep.
I'll play Steam Vents tapped, and then this dies, and I'll shuffle all this in. Pass.
Pass the turn.
Okay. My hand is not good, though. Yeah, I'll pass to you. In response, I'll opt.
Counter.
Damn it! Almost got you. Okay.
Attack you to 11.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
God, tilt. So I already have enough to do that if I get Valakut's Awakening. Might as well play one more land just in case. I'll pass to you.
Reality Smasher.
Oh my god. That resolves.
Attack you to 1.
4, 5, 6. No, I don't even win with the through the breach now.
Yeah, I'm at 5. You just killed me. It's just lethal.
Oh yeah. That's right. I was like sacking permanence wise.
Yeah,
Okay. To keep the marbles alive. Dang. Wow.
Emrakul, not good enough.
Your Eldrazi deck seemed to be better than my Eldrazi deck, huh?
Wow. Relic wouldn't have been good.
Yeah. Man. Just,
I mean, counter that.
Yeah. Wow. Sad. And I was like, you drew the Reality Smashers at the perfect time, but you flooded out pretty badly before that, so it was only justifiable.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Corey knows. He knew it was
Tilt. All right, you'll be winning this show, but we got a sweet last match that we can, since we got some extra time, we could probably do a best 3 out of 5 with that one.
We'll see how long the games go, though. The games for this last match could go long because we're both kind of on the board decks, if we're sitting there at a stalemate.
We're going to be doing some grinding. I'm going to be playing Gruul mid-range, and Ross is going to be on a Rakdos mid-range. So 2 Blood Moon decks, we're like, okay, we wanted to play these decks because we both thought they were pretty good, did decent, but we're like, okay, Blood Moon decks, just go play with yourself in the corner because, nobody likes hanging with them, They're the bad kids on the block.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Rob, we'll take one question from you before, and then we'll head to break.
Don't have any questions per se, just more people, dunking on Emrakul for not winning the game.
Yeah.
Several times.
I agree. I blame Emrakul as well, not the pilot.
It wasn't Emrakul that got Ugin banned. I'll just say that.
Yeah, that's true. It was definitely more of the cards in your deck, that's for sure. So, all right, everyone, we are going to take a short 5-minute break, and we'll be right back with round number 3 here on Versus Live. Don't go anywhere.
Hello and welcome back to Versus Live. I'm Ross Mary.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say, Eldrazi-Tron players never have natural Tron, Rob.
Eldrazi-Tron players never have natural Tron, Rob.
See, he agrees. He agrees you're lucky.
I'm not disagreeing.
Okay.
Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. We were exploring Modern before the arrival of Modern Horizons 2, which, technically starts later today, but in earnest next week.
So wild. Yeah, you best believe we're going to be getting some previews. You can get some preview cards going and test out these cards, as soon as next week. So I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, and right now, just going through the format, seeing exactly what's going on. Hasn't been as much focus on Modern without paper tournaments.
Yep.
So the format is a little bit more aimless than it usually is. There's a little bit less metagame churn on a week-to-week basis, but there's still plenty of grinders battling out in those challenges and super qualifiers and other events on Magic Online.
Yeah, with the leaderboard points and stuff, the new system, I don't know the complete details on it, but it's another, if you do this well
play a bunch of Magic, get some points, you qualify for a tournament that qualifies you for another tournament that qualifies you to do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around.
Exactly. And
that's what it's all about.
And then if you win that highest level tournament, you're a co-host on Versus Live.
Yeah,
exactly. The pinnacle. Yeah, exactly.
Can we trademark that phrase?
I think we should.
Yeah, we should do that.
We should,
Also, Todd said, did Corey win the last match? I thought not. Did Corey win the marbles? I thought not.
Hey, not cool. Nice. I'm not coming over to his house anymore today.
Those are the kind of burns that we're looking for, chat.
That's true. I deserve them today.
Only winners are allowed in the hot tub.
Oh, I just have to sit on the grass outside of the hot tub. How is it in there, guys? Good?
Warm.
I have to just go in the bathtub inside.
As we said before the break, this final match is going to be a nice little mid-range battle. We've played a lot of combo and other decks in the first couple of matches.
Get that stuff out of there.
Now we're getting back to classic, removal and creature magic.
Yes.
I'm going to be playing Rakdos. This is a list from Willie Edel. A deck that I've seen him play many times. On paper, it looks very dirtily.
Yes.
But Kroxa is just such a powerful Magic card that I think that it just kind of makes it work. Seasoned Pyromancer also really good. The thing I like a lot about Seasoned Pyromancer in a deck like this is it lets you overload on discard spells, so you have them in the early game consistently.
Yeah.
But then when you draw them in the late game, you can filter them away and get value out of them.
Yeah, then they turn into Ross Merriam, so.
Yeah. So Seasoned Pyromancer, excellent in this deck. Also fills the graveyard for Kroxa. That typical Jund Disruption, suite of discard spells, cheap removal, Liliana the Veil is present here. We just don't have the Goyfs and stuff.
Fair enough. And I guess with that description of your deck, I'm going to be looking for a 3-mana enchantment for my deck that isn't Blood Moon by the name of Klothys. I think Klothys is probably going to be a card that's going to be pretty good against you. But I'm going to be, casting some Gruul cards here. Bloodbraid Elf into Klothys. That's the dream. We both got Blood Moons that are going to be essentially dead. We'll be taking those out, I imagine. Yes. But it'll be a good old mid-range battle here. So I'll be going first. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think I can keep this.
I will keep as well.
All right, I will crack this.
Getting a forest.
I think I only need a forest here, yeah.
Definitely want to put your sprawls on basic forest because of Blood Moon.
Yeah, that's a good point. How does that interaction work?
The sprawl falls off. It's an enchant forest.
Oh, okay. Yep, that makes sense. All right, I will play Arbor Elf. Pass to you.
Arbor Elf, he says.
That's what I say. That's what I did. You a fan of elves, by any chance?
I will Fatal Push that Arbor Elf.
Rude.
Pass turn.
Ooh, that was a pretty good draw. I think that's probably what I want to do. I'm going to play Ren and 60 tickets here and put this back into my hand. Pass to you.
Yeah, that is a good draw. I'm going to crack this Bloodstained Mire.
Okay.
Get myself a basic mountain. No real need to shock with my hand the way it is.
Okay.
Where are you, mountain? And I will play a Magmatic Channeler.
Oh, the all-powerful.
So both at 19, I'll pass the turn.
19. Oh, a draw. Yeah, I got punished for not making this play last turn. Tilt. Not that big of a deal. So I am going to crack this.
Go to 18.
I can get another basic forest. All right, 18. I'm going to Utopia Sprawl this. Naming red. I'm going to pick up this land. Then I'm going to play a Seasoned Pyromancer.
Yeah.
And
good sequencing.
I think I will ditch one of these lands, and then this Arbor Elf is not that valuable right now, so I'll get one Rosmarium, and I'll draw 2 cards, and I'll pass to you. And honestly, one Rosmarium is already one too many, so...
Okay, let's activate Channeler, discarding Blood Moon.
Okay. You didn't want that one?
And do I want the land or the Fatal Push? I think I want the land.
Okay.
Play this Mire. I will Inquisition you.
Got him! Got him! I have a card. I didn't Utopia Sprawl on turn 2. Just with the mountain, you know, I could have fetched up another green and then played Ren, and then I drew Karn, so I could have played it on 4, so that was a mistake.
Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Ooh, no Thoughtseize, huh? Okay. Isn't a bad draw. I'm gonna look at my sideboard for no reason. So I could Karn right away for a Relic. Relic is not that valuable yet, but it's the only thing I could play this turn on top of Karn. I gotta be wary of Lightning Bolt, though. So I actually don't think it's going to be even worth it to tick down. So I'm going to play Karn.
Sure.
And I will tick up on nothing. And I will tick up on this, play it, and I'll pass. I'm going to play very defensive, protect my Planeswalkers. Not going to win with this chip shot damage in case you just have 2 removal spells and you can attack something for 4. I'd rather be able to block. What do you think of this card? Like, not only in this deck, but just in general.
I haven't been super impressed by it.
Yeah, I think, like, this is the deck for it, and I still think it's just so bad, you know?
Well, I drew another Inquisition of Kozilek, which I will discard.
Nice, nice.
Not the... Liliana is not great here.
Would you believe it if this was a 3-drop or less in my hand?
I'm going to take another Channeler.
Okay.
And play it, and then I will play a Castle Lochthwain.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
I'll crack this to 17. Let's get a Stomping Ground. Yeah, the ultimate on Ren is pretty irrelevant, so that's like not anything to really build to. If I get some lightning, if I get a Lightning Bolt, that is pretty interesting, but okay. Now let's see what we got. We can cast some big stuff. I could get a boat. I could get a Worm Coil. Worm Coil seems pretty tough for you to deal with. Could get... That's about it for the really strong targets. It's when you have 3 or 4? 4. 4. Okay, so you do need an instant in your graveyard, but you can play one in response. So... I'm going to tick down. I'm going to get Worm Coil. I am going to play Worm Coil.
Yep.
And I will tick this up to get one of my lands back, and then I'll pass to you.
And on your end step, I will crack a fetch to 18.
Okay. Correct.
I'll go to 16.
Okay.
I will Fatal Push the
Pyromancer. Powerful.
I will Lightning Bolt the token.
Okay. Guess this is avenue to take down Karn.
Yep.
Probably a much needed avenue. Not a great one, though.
Nope.
But yeah, Karn is one heck of a card in this matchup. Just the ultimate mid-range planeswalker, you know? Even like Karn, Scion of Urza would still be great in this matchup.
Yeah.
You know, it's just any of these planeswalkers that are tough to kill and will gain some value over time.
Hey, attack Karn.
I will block.
Gain 6 to 23.
Yeah, Karn down.
I will Thoughtseize you.
Okay.
I'll go to 14.
I got some magic
and
cards.
I'll take the Bone Crusher Giant,
Okay.
and then I'll pass the turn.
All right. So I can just
I can start pillaging all my lands.
I was like, I can just pillage away all your lands now. So I will crack this.
You go to 22.
I will go to 20 and get another red source, so I can do 2 pillages a turn.
Because the sprawl's on red, right?
Yeah. All right, and I will. It's pretty awkward. If I don't emblem now, I'm not going to have a chance to unless I hold back Wormcoil, which isn't the worst. All right, I'm going to tick up, and I'm going to pillage Castle Locthwain.
I'll draw a card in response.
Okay.
Go to 13.
And then I will pillage Castle Locthwain,
Okay.
and I'll pass to you. And play defense one more turn, and then just pillage you into oblivion, and then I don't care if Ren dies. Is the plan, at least.
Okay, I'll bolt Ren in 6.
Okay. Plan foiled.
And now do I want to play this land or pitch it to Channeler? What I want to find is Liliana, and I can't hit Liliana off this Channeler, so I'm just going to play the land.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. I'll attack.
I'll go to 7. You go to 26.
Yep. Then I will crack this to 25, bring it back, and just put a Stomping Ground into play tapped, and I'll pass to you.
Could attack the Ren in 6, but it's not even threatening to ult next turn, and I need to find something. So let's use the Channeler, pitch Mountain.
Okay.
There's Liliana.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take Liliana.
You're so lucky.
I'm still dead though, right? I'm at 7. Yeah.
7, yeah.
Yeah, you attack me for 6 and ping me.
You better try to make me sacrifice it anyways.
Play Liliana and -2.
All right, I'll make 2 tokens.
yeah, you have that, you have that too.
I was like, oh, you don't see that. Oh, too good, too good. All right, we should definitely sideboard after one game here, get all our blood moons out of the deck, huh?
The Planeswalkers, they were just too much.
Yeah.
Didn't have the pressure. It was really the combination with Seasoned Pyromancer to protect,
Yeah.
and then the Planeswalkers.
And then you had the bolt, I'm guessing, if I take down, that would have not
yeah,
worked well
I'd
for
bolt
me.
push in hand.
I almost did too. I was like, yeah, that deck plays a lot of pushes and stuff, but of course you got to play some bold still.
Yeah.
So, all right, everyone, we're going to take a short break. Hopefully I can not get swept. You know, I don't like Ross's sweeping dance. It haunts my dreams. So I'm going to try to at least win this match. We'll be right back here with sideboarding between Gruul mid-range and Rakdos mid-range. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Versus Live, where we are sideboarding in our matchup between Rakdos mid-range and Gruul mid-range. All on both sides, we're just cutting our land destruction effectively. Blood moons out, pillages out, bringing in whatever we can that can upgrade those slots.
Yeah, I'm also a Karn deck too, so it's even more slim of pickings. Yeah,
I've got some reasonable cards here in the last Dreadbore and Kolaghan's Command. Had to bring in 1 extra card. I sided with Soul Guide Lantern over Nile Spellbomb and Kozilek's Return. Return is just not great in the matchup once they have all these Planeswalkers.
Yep.
And it's really just Arbor Elf and Seasoned Pyromancer that it cleans up.
Yep.
And I guess Kitchen Finks now, but just not enough. And it cleans up my own Seasoned Pyromancer, so that could get awkward. Soul Guide Lantern can clean up the backside of Seasoned Pyromancer, which is why I went with it over Nile Spellbomb, because that initial trigger can hit the 1 card, and then I can hit another one later, or just cycle it and draw a card.
They're so similar.
Yeah.
I think Kozilek's Return is definitely the worst out of them, but the other 2 is so close.
Yeah, they're very similar. So just 1 Soul Guide Lantern, certainly better than a Blood Moon.
I think leave this Dreadbore out, though. We don't need that card.
I've already got 3 in the main. I just didn't draw them.
You just didn't draw them? Okay, all right. Dang it. I was like, man, my Planeswalkers are going to kick your butt all day, but I guess not. So for my end, yeah, same thing. Taking out pillages, especially on the draw. If I'm on the play, it's a little bit more worth it to consider because I can just turn 2 pillage you and stop you from your 2 drops. But on the draw, you have so many 2 drops already that it's really bad. This is a case where I probably would bring these in on the play if and when we that you win a game.
Bring in a couple. I think I would rather have Flame Slash and Kitchen Finks, but maybe not Relic. Though I have Croxa.
Yeah, no, I think Relic is absolutely the best card I'm bringing in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like even Bone Crusher is just okay. I would maybe want it over that or Kitchen Finks.
My big thing in these matchups.
I have Bolts too, so Flame Slash is not insane.
Yeah.
You know.
My big thing is that in the post-board games and these mid-range matchups, I just want my top decks to be as good as possible, and Pillage is a really weak top deck.
Yeah, because you don't have any artifacts that I really want to kill or anything, where it's actually a removal.
It's really
spell.
Castle Lochthwain is the best target late.
But, I mean, that is great. Castle Lochthwain in a mid-range mirror is insane.
It's a very good card.
Yeah. But when I pillage both of them, like last game, it's not as good.
Yeah, I don't think that was super relevant towards winning that game, but...
Yeah, there was probably a case for me just taking out the red lands anyways. You know? Yeah. All right, let's battle. Let's battle. I think this is my 5th no-lander so far today. How's your hand, busted?
I'm going to keep it.
You got a Corey keep?
It's very much a Corey keep.
Yeah, all right. Well, you're going to be rewarded with a victory, I imagine.
I don't think that's what I'm going to be rewarded with. I have enough early interaction that I'm going to keep it.
Enough early interaction and no lands, huh? Okay, I'm going to keep as well. I think just this card is not very good.
Corey boarded out his pillages.
Yeah.
Good to go?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go to 17 for a Blood Crypt off this Marsh Flats and Inquisition you.
Okay, my hand is quite good, but...
I will take your Renin 6.
Makes sense. Now I got a tough choice. I might just want a Utopia Sprawl anyways. Normally you want a Arbor Elf, but your deck just has so many ways to kill Elf that it's not that big of a deal. I would almost rather Utopia Sprawl into Seasoned Pyromancer and just get rid of the Elf. That seems like a better value. So yeah, I'm going to do that and name red. Pass to you.
Oh. Smart decision from Corey, since I have 1,000,000 1-mana removal spells. But in this case, I just drew an Inquisition. So give me the Seasoned Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
Okay. 1 land? Yeah, I like that. All right, green-red. I got an Arbor Elf. I got a land, and I'll pass to you.
Okay. Now I'll Thoughtseize you.
No, now I'm out of gas.
I'll, do I Fatal Push this Arbor Elf? I think I do.
Why not?
So I'm at 15 from the Thoughtseize.
Okay.
You're up.
Jerk. Go.
Crackmire.
Okay.
I'm going to get a mountain. So I'm at 14, play Liliana and plus.
Ugh. If that's a Croxa, I'm going to be sad. Okay.
You're up.
All right, I think it's about Relic o'clock, huh? No, it's not a Relic, but I got a Renin 6. Not great, not awful. I'll bring this land back and I'll pass to you.
So I'm at 14.
I'm scared. I can't really deal with the Croxa Resolve too well.
That's a little awkward. But I've got a Magmatic Channeler.
Ooh, okay.
Plus the Liliana. Discard this other Lily I just drew.
Okay.
Pass the turn. And hopefully I'll get to Croxa next turn. I've got 3 looks at it with the Channeler.
All right. Now I need Relic or Karn.
Now you're at 19 after the fetch.
Yep. Relic or Karn, I think, is what I need. I should be at 18, right?
You have 2 fetches? Yeah.
Yeah, I fetched twice.
Yeah, I missed the first one. So 18, 14.
That's not it. And that is supercharged?
I don't. Yes, it is. I have 4.
Okay.
Someone drew a bolt.
I wish. All right, I'll play this and I'll pass to you.
activate Channeler.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Not bad.
Plus Liliana.
Yep.
Play, or I'll choose one of the Seasoned Pyromancers, obviously.
Sure.
Play it and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Still no land.
Wow. Okay. I will put this into play. I'll go to 17.
Still feeling pretty good about this game.
Yeah. All right. Also at end step, I'll Seasoned Pyromancer. Little defense. Yeah, there we go. I'll attack Liliana.
I'll block one of them.
Okay, and then I'll ping Seasoned Pyromancer.
Sure.
And I'll play a Kitchen Finks.
Brings you to 19.
And I'll pass to you. Maybe no lands, but now you got gas.
Not really. I'll pitch this Thoughtseize.
Okay. Oh, yes. Keep it up.
I'm gonna.
It's tough.
I guess I'm not that scared of the Ren and 6. Like, I have a Dreadbore in my hand, and I'm kind of wary to discard it, but it's going to be really hard to protect the Liliana without it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the Pyromancer, and I think I'd rather throw away a token than plus the Liliana after drawing.
Okay.
So I'm going to plus Lily first, pitch an Inquisition, play Pyromancer, pitch Dreadbore, get 1 token, and draw 2.
Sure.
And then I'll play a Marsh Flats.
All right.
Pass the turn.
Who? Tilt. All right. I will ping this and attack Liliana.
I will block the token, let Lily go to 3.
Okay. And go.
End step, crack Marsh Flats. I'll go to 13.
Yep.
And get a tapped Blood Crypt.
Now I'm in trouble. Now I don't know what I can even get. It's probably Karn or Bloodbraid into something is what it's got to start with, but oof. I shouldn't have sided out my pillages. They would have been so good this game.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to cast them.
Yeah, that's fair.
I ripped your hand apart pretty fast.
Yeah, you did.
So I'm at 13.
Yep.
Turn another land. I guess I drew a lot of lands.
Okay.
So let's play this Croxa. You have Scavenging Oozes in your deck, I assume?
Maybe.
But the only creature in my graveyard is a Pyromancer that I don't want to get rid of. So I don't know. I'll just get rid of some discard spells. They suck.
Okay. I go to 16.
I've drawn 6 discard spells this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take 3, go to 16.
Yep.
And now I definitely want to do I need you can have Bloodbird Elf, so let's leave back something. So just that I shouldn't have exiled that many spells. That's why.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. I knew there was a reason for something. So we'll exile 3 lands instead and leave these 3 of these stupid Inquisitions.
Sure.
Then attack for 4.
Okay.
Now do I want to minus on you or throw away this land?
I'm going to sack this, go to 15. Will you do that?
I'm just going to start whittling away that Finks.
Okay.
I'll minus on you. So you're going to
17.
end at 17, yeah, with gain 2 and a fetch. We got 17, 13.
Okay.
I also just want to take away blockers for the Croxa.
What about a second Kitchen Finks?
You're at 19.
Go.
Channeler, pitch, Meyer.
Okay.
Hit Channeler and Croxa. Guess I'll just play another Channeler.
Okay.
Play land for turn from my hand. Plus Liliana. And attack you with this Croxa. You lose 3.
I'll take 9.
So you're going to end
Down
up
to
10. Pass the turn.
All right. Huh. Nice. Go.
Okay, I'll pitch this Thoughtseize.
Okay.
I'll choose the Bone Crusher.
All right, I'm dead.
Yeah, stomp the 2/1 Finks, I guess.
I'm dead.
More attack.
Do I still have Bloodbraid Elves in these decks? I just want to cast Bloodbraid Elf. That's the whole thing. All right, they are still in there. Rob didn't troll me.
I think that was the full 8 discard spells eventually.
No. I just trolled you in the first match.
Yeah, there we go.
You really saw the benefit of what I mentioned before the match started in that game. I drew all 8 discard spells, but just every dead one in the late game, I just discarded to either Liliana or Seasoned Pyromancer or Magmatic Channeler and turned them into other value.
Yeah.
And the ones
Channeler
early
look great there.
Yeah.
You know?
And the ones early were very relevant. I missed my second land drop, but I was able to tear Corey's hand apart, make sure he never got anything going.
Nothing, yeah. Top decked at the wrong time. See, I need to take some lessons from the Ross school of thought.
Yeah.
Draw the card when you want to cast it.
Yeah, watch the film after the show. The VOD will be up tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Yes.
So I transitioned into the plug there.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I should draw them when they can't be Thoughtseize. That was my mistake.
Yeah.
All right.
So real quick, we did get a question from Heptagon.
Heptagon, what's up, buddy?
I feel like we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah. He's a new daddy, so he's been busy.
I see. So was Reign of Gore just a tech against Uro, or do you think that still has a spot in some of these Ragdos mid-range decks?
Which card?
Reign of Gore. Certainly not a card you want to play in mid-range decks. It's a red and black enchantment from Dissension that says, I think it's like I'm not sure exactly how it's worded, but it essentially turns life gain into life loss.
Oh, okay.
For your opponents. I think
if a spell or ability would cause its controller to gain life, that player loses that much life.
So it's a replacement effect. It's never been particularly good. Those kind of cards against life gain effects are always really awkward because you need to find them early. They're bad in multiples. And that kind of, the decks that want that kind of effect are much more aggressive than this one.
Yeah. I can see that as like a one-of, because, same, you never want to draw that a second time, and against Uro, now there's not that much life gain in the format.
And this is not a deck that cares that much about life gain. You're attacking your opponent and putting them to 0 to win, but you're actually winning through attrition most of the time.
Maybe it's for like Heliod for just the lifelink part of it, or just the infinite life part. Like, instead of infinite life for you infinitely
they can't even, because it's a replacement effect.
The Heliod doesn't trigger and stuff. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a viable card.
Yeah. That's more for a burn deck. When you have Bump of the Night in your deck, then you're looking at cards like Reign of Gore. And even they haven't been particularly good. You want your anti-life gain cards stapled onto other effects. That's why things like Skullcrack and Flames of the Blood Hand have been good.
Yeah, or like Rolling Vortex. That's a nice one.
Vortex, all those.
Good questions, buddy. Nice to have you in chat. I will be going first. Hopefully you don't rip apart my hand as much as you did the last one. All right, I'll keep.
Yeah, my opener that last game was 1 land. It was a fetch, so I was going to have a duel. And then Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Inquisition, Magmatic Channeler. So I figured 1 land would get me to Channeler. That would get me to 3rd land.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. And you, of course, got so lucky.
Yeah, and Crocs at a pitch to the Channeler.
Yeah.
My hand's great. I'll keep.
All right. Utopia Sprawl, red. Pass to you.
Okay. Blackcliff Cliffs, Inquisition.
Tilt.
I will select the Wren and 6.
Okay. I'm guessing my Karn is gone next turn.
That's the turn.
Sounds about right. I'll play this, and I'll just strap this up. We'll go red again and pass to you.
Both naming red.
Yep.
Okay. Blackcliff Cliffs.
Okay.
Croxa.
Hey, that's not bad. Let's just discard this. I'll take 3.
You're at 17.
Yep, and I'll go to 16 with this.
Yep. I didn't have the Thoughtseize this time.
Yeah. All right, I think I know my play here. It's going to be vulnerable to Lightning Bolt, but I think it's better with you having Dreadbore. I don't want to just lose out with just ticking it up. So, I boarded them all in. Dang it. Okay. Well, I'm still going to Karn.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to tick down, I think, just because I don't want to just have it go to Dreadbore. I was going to think about Relic here, but it's not possible. So I could get Tormod's Crypt just to deal with this Kroxa eventually. Could go for something bigger. It could go for like a Worm Coil. It's probably good. All right, Worm Coil, fast you.
That's what I thought you were going to get.
Yep.
It's clear I don't have Thoughtseize.
Yeah, you don't have Thoughtseize yet. But it's unclear if you have Dreadbore or...
So I'll play this Marsh Flats.
Okay.
I will bolt your your Karn.
Dang it.
Gotta deal with that. Then I'll Thoughtseize you.
Oh my god.
You're up.
Well, I do not have the land.
Okay.
But I finally get to Bloodbraid.
Okay.
I'm excited. I just love this card. All right, into Bloodbraid. That's how it works, right? I haven't cast this card in a while. All right, Bone Crusher. I guess I can stomp if I wanted to, right? But
I think so.
yeah, I'm not sure. I want a Bone Crusher anyways.
I'm gonna fetch for a swamp and stomp your Bloodbraid.
Rude.
So I'm at 19.
Yep. And then I'll pass to you.
Guess potentially getting punished here.
By not using a removal spell that goes to your yard?
No, I played Black Luxus on 2 when I had another fetch land, and if I draw another fetch land this turn, then I could have Croxed a turn earlier.
Yeah, sure.
I will play Bloodstained Mire and play Bone Crusher.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
Ooh. Not a bad one. All right, I will Flame Slash this.
I take 2, go to 13.
I had myself at 16. Did I miss something?
I think you went to 15 for something.
Rob, what'd you have?
I had you at 17.
I had myself 17 to 16. I took 3 from Kroxa and 1 for a fetch land.
You have 2 fetches
and then
in here.
2 for a fetch land.
And
so.
then 2 for Bone Crusher.
No, you bone crushed the
No, I just dealt it, so I should be at 13.
He flame slashed my Bone Crusher, took 2 from the trigger.
Yep.
So 3 from Kroxa, 2 from Bone Crusher's trigger, and 2 fetches.
13.
13.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're right. And you're at 20?
I'm at 19. I had a fetch last turn.
Okay, 19, I'm going to attack.
I'll go to 15.
Okay. And I'll play Clothis.
That's pretty good.
Pass to you.
End step, I will go to 14
Okay.
and get a tapped Blood Crypt.
Okay. Clothis is a little late.
Yeah, and you only have the 1 card in hand?
Oh, yeah, and I only have the 1 card. Dang it. I still have to do it, but dang it. Yeah, that's right. I was like, okay, next turn I can at least exile land to play Worm Coil. Wait, maybe that's the reason to not play this. Yeah, I'm completely sorry. I'm just going to play this. I'm going to let Bone Crusher live and just say go.
So you're at 15?
Yeah. Sorry about that. I completely spaced that. And then it doesn't for sure lock you into that. So yeah, I think that's better.
Yeah. Well, I had the fetch last turn, so I did get punished for my play of the Black
Oh,
Leaf
you did?
Cliffs.
Okay.
But I will fetch and get another tapped Blood Crypt.
And Inquisition.
Go to 13.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
Yeah.
I will play the Kroxa.
Okay. Discard Flame Slasheroo.
And do I want these to trade? I don't think so. I guess I'll just pass the turn.
All right. Draw. I get to choose first. So I drew a land. So I want to
Just exile a spell.
exile Ren. Drain.
Yeah,
You got
11.
an extra piece of paper over there? Can I steal from you? Appreciate you, buddy.
Corey's a lot less economical in his use of paper.
Yeah, sorry.
So I'm going to be at 11, and you'll be at 17.
Yep.
I don't think I'm beating this Clothis Worm Coil combo.
All right, I will go to 15 and play the worm, and I'll pass to you.
I should have offered the trade of Bone Crushers because you weren't attacking back, and now Liliana doesn't cleanly deal with the Worm Coil.
I mean, yeah, I still get the tokens, right? So cleanly is loose, but
Yeah.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
I'm picking it up.
So do I offer the trade for Kroxa?
That is the dilemma.
What would you do if I made this attack? You could just go to 6 and attack back, and like you would then go to 8 and then back up to 14. It's not even a big deal for you. Oh yeah.
From not taking what?
You attacked with.
Oh yeah, yep. You should be at 15. Yep.
So
yeah, sorry
15
for
all.
that backup. Yeah, that was just completely a brain fart.
15 all changes things. Now I think I'm going to hold back because I have this castle locked lane.
Okay.
I have a bunch of ways to generate card advantage between castle and channeler.
Okay.
So I'll just play channeler, play castle, and pass.
All right, I'll untap, draw, exile Bloodbrave, Durania.
I'm at 13. You're at 17.
Yep.
I can't really activate castle more than once, I would think.
I will attack with the worm.
I will block with Croxa.
Okay.
You gain 6 to 23.
I do need some worm coil stuff. We don't? How dare they? Okay, I got these two mammoths.
Yeah.
All right, we know one has death touch, one has life
we got the
link.
placards for that.
Even better. I don't know. Oh yeah, guess I got death touch. I don't know if there's a life link one.
Yeah. Well, all we need is one.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Death touch.
the other one has a life link.
So I go to 23.
Yep.
Then I will play Ren and 6.
Yep.
And I will tick up, bring back this land, and now the question of do I want to play it or hold it? I suppose I'll play it, and I'll pass to you.
End step, I'll take 3 to activate castle.
Okay. Shoot a 10.
10. That was a heinous draw.
Excellent, excellent. A Thoughtseize?
Yep. Oh, pitch this Thoughtseize.
Okay. Zapush. I can kill one of these.
Yeah, I will take the Fatal Push and hit the life linker, I guess.
All right, my cute mammoth is dead.
Land for turn, and I'm a little bit short, even if I tried to like trade this off.
Yeah.
And I'm at 10. Yeah, I'm just dead. I got 2 lands in hand.
I get to attack with Colossus too.
Was that
Yeah,
on?
it's 7, yeah.
I was like ready to attack the Ren. That would have been bad.
Yeah, I would have. I couldn't have attacked last turn because you. I mean, I guess I could have, and I probably should have, because you were going to block.
Yeah.
Regardless, the worm coil. So yeah, I probably should have attacked with that.
Yeah,
last turn.
there was actually a question in chat I was going to ask about why you
Yeah, I
didn't attack
definitely
that turn before.
I definitely saw it, but I wanted to hold it back as a blocker to protect Ren. But just in case you like didn't block Mammoth or you didn't block Worm Coil, or you just like chumped it and then you could attack back with Croxa. So I left it back to protect it, but maybe that was wrong with you having so much removal, you know.
That was game 3, right?
Game
You're
3, yep.
2-1? Well, it's only 3:30, so we got time to
we
play
got
some
time.
more games.
I'm in.
See if I can get the sweep here in a best of 5.
Yeah, I hope you keep your broom at home, buddy. Keep your broom at home.
Somehow the one game I won was the game where I missed my second land drop.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
also importantly, the
so
game where Worm Coil Engine did not get cast.
yeah, that's true too. Are you saying the one game where you had a Corey keep was your victorious game in this match? I mean, just pointing out the facts here.
Hey, you would have kept my other hands too, so let's not act like they weren't Corey keeps.
Was it a one-lander on the play or the draw?
I was on the play.
Yeah, I think I probably would have mulliganed that one, but
It was 3 one-mana interaction spells and a Magmatic Channeler and a Croxa to pitch to the Channeler.
I don't think saying the words Magmatic Channeler is something that should be like, oh, you had a Channeler.
Well, Channeler helps me get to land 3.
Yeah,
Once I
yeah,
get to
yeah.
land 3, everything's fine. That's where my curve stops at 3.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have kept it against you because I know you're just going to top deck what you want, so it wouldn't be good to just rip apart your hand because you're diabolic tutoring every turn.
But I can keep it against you because you draw lands.
Because I'm a fish, yeah, absolutely. All right, game number 4 here. You're going to be on the play.
I will keep my hand.
Me too.
I'll lead on Black Lucas Thoughtseize.
All right. My hand's quite good.
I will select Ren and 6.
Ren and 6, out of here.
I'm at 18. You're
All
up.
right.
Just want to buy myself a lot of time here. Maybe draw more Thoughtseizes.
I will play Arbor Elf. Pass to you.
Okay, Blackleaf Cliff, stomp the Arbor Elf.
Rude. So I drew the worst possible. I was like, yeah, it
Yes,
seemed
you
like
did.
it could have been good, but no. All right, pass to you.
And now I am in the awkward spot where I don't really want to cast this Bone Crusher into the bolt.
Yeah.
So I guess I will Inquisition you.
Okay. In response.
Force the bolt to come.
Yeah. I will take 3. You're going to take 3.
So 15 to 17.
Yep. And then I'll show you another land.
Then I'll play a Castle Lochthwain and pass the turn.
Okay. Yeah, no play lined up for me for turn 3 here, but, 2 good 4 drops, so hopefully one of them's at least going to stick. All right. Untap and Clothis. All right, here you go.
Okay, we'll play a mountain and
Crushing Bones.
again, but like Bone Crusher matches up so poorly against Chandra.
Yep.
Maybe I think I screwed this up. I think I should have taken the Chandra.
Yeah, Chandra seems pretty good. If you don't have Dreadbore. Is Dreadbore an instant or a sorcery?
Sorcery.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to keep this in.
Keeps the land.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the land in hand and play Pyromancer. Pitch
Okay.
Dreadbore Mountain, make a token,
Okay.
and then I'll play Bloodseemire.
Okay.
Pass the turn. Yeah, I definitely screwed up with that Thoughtseize. Could have just Dreadboard that Ren and 6, the turn I Inquisitioned then, and like force you to bolt, Dreadboard the Ren and 6. You would have had an extra land.
Yeah.
That's just not as big of a deal.
All right. End step. I got a bolt. I'll bolt the Pyromancer. Play a land. Yeah, I'm gonna Chandra and I'll kill this. Past you.
Okay. I'll crack Bloodseemire on your end step. That'll put me to 14.
Okay.
And get me another tapped Blood Crypt.
Kind of awkward to use the bolt on, essentially bad creatures there, but I do want to just set up a turn where you gotta have Dreadbore or Bolt. You can't just attack it. But I did use up some resources on bad creatures, which is not ideal. I have a Blood Raid.
Yep. I will Croxy you.
Tilt.
I will bolt the Chandra.
All right. Tilt.
Pass the turn.
I got a Karn.
What are we doing with said Karn?
I think I need to get said Tormach's Crypt this time. That seems like far too good. So yeah, we'll crypt you. Past you?
Yeah, figured that's what Corey had if he discarded the Bloodbraid Elf, so I
Yeah.
left myself with this Dreadbore.
Nice.
So I'll Dreadbore the Karn.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. Tilt.
Last turn I had the choice of
14.
Dreadbore or Bolt on the...
Yeah. All right, I'll play Bone Crusher and I'll pass.
What is in your hand?
The goods.
I think you would have played any of your 4s. You would have also played any of your 1s alongside the Bone Crusher.
Pretty fair.
So, got to be a 2 or 3 mana spell. Could definitely be a Seasoned Pyromancer
Yeah, I think I would have played that, but you never know.
instead of the Bone Crusher and
Yeah,
strong
probably.
cards. Yeah, I think you would have too.
Yeah.
Now that I'm
Or I
thinking
just
about it.
mind gamed you.
Yeah, I mean, you're still going to have a card that like you probably have to discard anyway. If that's what, I guess if you're to land,
Yeah.
that's what you're trying to do. Yeah, this is a tough choice. I don't know how to play this turn. I've got essentially 3 options.
Okay. That's not good for me, probably.
I have 3 cards. I can
Yeah.
play any of them, but I can only play one.
Okay. There can only be one.
I'm just going to try to tear through my deck. I'm going to play Seasoned Pyromancer. pitch this Croxa, supposed to trying to take the card from your hand.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Sure.
And I will play a Bloodstained Mire and pass.
Okay. It's pretty bad for me. All right, I'll attack. All right, I'll bolt this.
Happy to make that trade.
And a land, pass to you.
Okay. End step, crack Mire. I go to 14, right? Or no,
Yeah.
I was already at 14.
Yeah, so you go to 13.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
had
these are
marked
the
it
parts
down
of the game where your deck is definitely advantage. You got a lot of graveyard synergies.
here. Yeah, you got all the mana creatures that you're drawing into.
Yep.
Because I have discard spells that are bad.
That's true.
I have all the ways to discard cards for value that I noted.
Yep. I'm scared. And I'm going to sack this while you do your thing.
Yeah, you're at 16.
16, yep.
Get yourself another stomping ground.
You know it. Why did I have to draw Bloodbraid and Karn? It's so close together. They're supposed to be spaced out.
Got another castle.
Okay. And
I'm going to play Bone Crusher
Okay.
and pass the turn.
All right. I need a good one. Hooah! That's an interesting one. All right, you're go. Wasn't that interesting?
Play Black Lucas tapped.
Okay.
Thoughtseize you.
Okay.
I'll go to 11.
Yep.
Just want to make the castle less painful, put cards in my graveyard anyway, so I was likely
Yeah.
going to cast it pretty soon. And then I guess I could find like a bolt off the top.
Sure.
So yeah, let's just activate now. There's no punishment for it.
You got a 10?
Yep. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I'll crack this.
10 to 15.
All right. Give me a Clothis now and somehow make it so you cannot put one card into your graveyard. That's easy, right? All right. All right. Flame slash this.
You take 2, go to 13.
You take 4.
I go to 6.
Yep. Pass to you. Not great, because that unlocks Croxa, but otherwise I'm just going to have to discard it more than likely.
Yep. So this will play the Croxa.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go to 10.
11. I was at 14, right?
I do it going 15 to 13. I think you missed a fetch.
Yeah, more than likely. I'll go to 10.
And then I'll play a Channeler.
All right.
Pass the turn. Actually, I'm going to keep the Swamp in my hand in case I want to discard it next turn.
All right, I got a Kitchen Finks. Not the worst draw. I'll go
Brings
to
you
12. Pass to you.
That's a lot of blocking.
Yep. Crocs are usually not the best thing to just go blocking on, but, do what you do sometimes.
Okay, let's pitch Swamp to the Channeler.
Okay.
I guess I will take the Bone Crusher Giant.
Okay.
I will stomp the Kitchen Finks.
Okay. I will
You go to
gain
14.
2. Yep.
I'll attack with Croxa. You go to 11.
Yep. Go to 11. Yeah, I'll double block.
Okay, tradesies. I'll play Bone Crusher.
Okay.
And I'll play Soul Guide Lantern and exile, I don't know,
That's nothing.
Karn.
Sure.
Just going to cycle it on end step.
Done?
So you're at 11 right now?
Yep.
Okay, pass.
Hooah! Your go.
I was actually a little worried when I made that attack because if you had just taken it and then drawn a removal spell for Bone Crusher, I could have died. But
Yeah.
you're also through 3 bolts, a Chandra, and a Flame Flash
Yeah,
already.
that's pretty much all I got.
I'll sack Soul Guide to draw.
Okay.
Pitch Black Plus to Channeler.
Okay. Thoughtseize, nice. I'm gonna guess you're gonna pick Liliana.
Well, if I pick Thoughtseize, I can Croxy you, but I would put myself to 3 and potentially die to a bolt.
My last bolt. Yeah, I like it. Go for it.
I don't think I'll be doing that. So I will choose Liliana.
Okay.
I will play Liliana. I'll play this fetch, and I will plus Liliana.
Land.
And I could die to Bloodbraid over the bowl.
Yeah.
Should I play around that?
Don't be such a chicken.
I mean, I feel really advantaged.
It's even game right now.
But I do think I need, I'll attack.
7.
Pass the turn.
All right, stomp you and play Bone Crusher.
I'm at 4.
Here go.
Now I was going to activate Castle, but I'm not going to put myself to 3.
Yeah, good call. I'm very close to death, but not there yet. A bolt kills me.
You're at 7.
Yeah.
But so does a removal spell. So I kill this, put myself to 2, and then crack the fetch to 1 and Croxy you to 4, and then attack.
Yep. Okay. GG. A game 5 to avoid the sweep. Nothing better. Nothing better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, my big, I didn't have many decision points in these games, except the really early ones, and it was just Bloodbraid or Karn to discard, and, you get to just go ham with Croxa, but you also just have so many more Croxes in your deck that, like, getting rid of it one time is not that big of a deal. So maybe I just should have stuck with Bloodbraid and went for it.
Or did you have enough mana to go for Worm Coil? That's been your haymaker.
No, I didn't. I only had 4. So here's the thing that I was really excited for with Karn is when you made me discard a card, if I had Karn and you didn't kill Chandra, then I could have went Karn, tick up, and have the 2-mana artifact and start locking down your lands and
Liquid
stuff.
metal coating.
Yeah, the liquid metal coating. So that was my plan, but then you killed Chandra as well, and then it's like, okay, well, all I have now is just Karn for a crypt. Hope that you don't have a bolt too, but yeah, had it all.
Yeah, so far it's basically been Worm Coil or bust, it feels like, from your side.
Yeah, kind of.
Outside of that card, I felt pretty advantaged.
I haven't had an early Clothis. I think that would be a haymaker,
Yeah, that was a big part of one of the games, too.
Yeah, agreed. All right, final game here on Versus Live to see if this is the sweep from me on Tuesday and then the sweep from you.
Yeah, can I get back to even for the week?
No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah, mine's a keep.
Yeah, mine's a keep too, but nothing great. All right, I got a sprawl on red, and I'll pass to you.
I've got Cliff's Inquisition.
Shocking.
No, I'm not shocking.
Yeah, okay.
Take the Bloodbraid, or take the Bone Crusher, leave the Bloodbraid.
Yeah. That's for next turn, right?
Yeah.
All right, pass to you.
Ugh. Another Cliffs and a Channeler.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Well, I get to cast a spell this game. That's good.
Yeah. Cast a spell from your opening hand that isn't Utopia Sprawl.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm at 19, you're at 20, right?
Yep. No bolt, please.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay, Bloodbraid. Huh. Nice attack.
I will go to 17.
Go. Just unreal. Just unreal.
Let's activate Channeler, discarding Crypt.
Okay.
Wow. I guess I'll play a Channeler.
Okay.
And play a Marsh Flats and pass the turn.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. That was an okay draw. I got a Bloodbraid Elf. Dang it! God. All right, I have this. I'll attack for 6.
I'll go to 11.
Pass to you.
Can I get that Kozilek's return, please?
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that would be good.
I'll crack fetch, go to 10.
Okay. All right, I'm learning your ways. Just top deck the good cards, but I'm not cascading into the good cards.
Yeah, that counts as a top deck too, so you're not really
Dang
learning.
it, so I'm doing it wrong. Okay, teach me, Senpai.
10.
Okay. I have all the manas. I could play Karn and Wormcoil next turn if I have it.
Actually, kind of want to draw a discard spell right here, just so I can discard an instant or sorcery to Channeler.
Fair.
That is not it. Okay, let's pitch this castle.
Okay. You got your discard spell.
I will select Croxa and Croxa you.
Okay, I'll take 3.
You go to 16.
Yep.
Play a swamp and Dreadbore a Bloodbraid Elf.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
I'll go to 15.
2, 4, 6, 9. So if you have Karn land, you can Wormcoil me next turn.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
While you were thinking. Yeah, you only have 2 spells,
yeah,
right?
only the 2 spells.
Untap. Draw. I will Flame Slash. Attack for 5.
I'll go to 5.
And play a land. Pass to you. After you thought seize me, I drew 2 lands in a row. Luckily got a Bloodbraid to do something, but...
Yeah, I'm just going to play the Kroxa.
Yeah, can't beat it.
I'll leave myself with Dreadbore in the graveyard.
Down to 12. 12 to 5.
So you're at 12, I'm at 5, and then I'll just pass the turn.
All right. Big draw. Sweet. Sweet. I'll play Utopia Sprawl. I'll name Blue. And I'll pass to you.
Wow. Give me a 5. I will attack you with Kroxa, trigger.
Okay.
A 9.
Don't want to just die to Bolt, but I think I might just die to Bolt anyways. What is my out? That you like don't have another creature and I top deck a Bolt? I think if you have Bolt, I'm just going to die anyways. Like, unless I top deck Karn for Wormcoil, but I'm getting to the point where I'm not even going to have enough mana if I chump to do that.
That's where you're supposed to put the sprawls on 1 land.
Oh, yeah. All right, good call. Not that it truly matters, but... All right, I'll chump.
Okay, and... Now, do I use my Channeler? Because my hand is trash.
Okay.
Truly trash.
And I do still have enough to Karn as well.
Yeah.
If I were to do it, but...
Well, if I use Channeler and Brick, then you can draw Bloodbird Elf or Bolts and kill me or even Stomp.
Yeah.
You know, my hand literally does nothing.
Wow, okay.
But I'm going to hit 2 cards off the top. Like any creature, any removal spell is good enough.
Yeah, push isn't that good, but yeah.
I have a fetch land.
Okay,
We're good there.
Okay.
I would still, actually, at that point, I would still die to Bolt or Bloodbraid because I would put myself to 4 and you have the Arbor Elf. So actually, a single removal spell still doesn't do it.
Okay.
But like the only other option is me like chump blocking away next turn when you attack.
Okay.
And you might get in a situation where you draw enough chump blockers that you have that time that you have that draw anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna discard a Marsh Flats.
Okay. Yay. Still pretty good.
Play a Marsh Flats.
Okay.
I will play a Kroxa, keep the old one. You take 3.
Okay, 6.
And I have to play this turn, so let's crack fetch and push the Bloodbraid.
Okay.
I'll go to 4.
Yep. God, I hope I have Bolt to punish you.
I just found a swamp. It doesn't matter. And I'll pass the turn.
Bolt to punish you.
And this lets me kill you next turn because I have Kroxa trigger.
Yeah, you didn't have to take a point of damage too. Because Kroxa went to the graveyard, so I could have punished you so hard, but I got another land off the top.
Yeah, I didn't have to crack the fetch.
Yeah, you win. You win. Man, I just could not draw gas off the top after my initial rush, you know? Like,
yeah. Or you got to be able to cast Bloodbraid Elves.
Sprawls, Arbor Elves. I have Seasoned Pyromancers in the deck, but...
Yeah, you didn't really draw a lot of them.
I did not. All right, nice sweep. A good gentleman's sweep today, back and forth from Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
We don't like close games. We like smashing each other into oblivion.
What we like is clean floors.
Yes, exactly. All right. Well, we are a little behind schedule. Any big thoughts from the day?
All the decks seem fine.
Yeah.
These are decks that you see a lot of across leagues, in challenges, everywhere.
Probably outside of just blue-red prowess and Heliod, but we've covered that enough.
Yeah,
that we don't bring it all the time.
This is like your tier 2.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple decks in tier 1. We've covered those a lot. Everybody knows what they are. But these are the other decks that, you got to keep in mind. Actually, the Gruul deck's been picking up recently.
Yeah.
It faded away for a while. And recently, I think it won a couple tournaments over the last weekend.
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, it always seemed like a pretty solid deck, but...
it's always just one tournament.
And it's just
somebody ran hot and everybody overreacts. That's just how Magic metagames work.
Fair. So Tuesday, we're going to be getting to that tier 4 range.
Yes, that's where it gets really fun.
It's going to be a janky day on Tuesday. So, all right, let's thank some subs. We're going to thank some sponsors, and we're going to head out.
Let's see. We got Heptagon24 for 15 months. Crispy724 for 9 months. Thank both of our subs today and all of our other subs.
Yes, thank you for that support. And if you would like to support Star City Games in another way, you can join SCG Premium. $7.99 a month will get you access to exclusive content from our wonderful staff of content creators, as well as some other perks, which are 5% off of sealed products, 10% off of singles, and 15% off of supplies. So head on over to starcitygames.com/join-premium and sign up today.
Absolutely. And if you like the chairs that we sit in every Tuesday and Thursday, you can pick one of them up by going to carnox.com/SCG. Use that affiliate link to get yourself 10% off one of these awesome gaming chairs.
And our final sponsor is Coalesce Apparel. If you like the shirts that we wear, you knew you couldn't beat me with an Emrakul deck, by the way.
I know.
Metagame.
That was foolish.
You can find their entire collection of t-shirts, hoodies, and stickers at coalesceapparel.shop, and be sure to use the gift code SCG when checking out to get 10% off of your purchase there as well.
I mean, I could have beat you if I could have turned you into an elk, but no,
that one's banned.
Yeah, that's too banned.
Yeah, once the elk is banned.
Yeah, you just got to cover that part up on the shirt. Yeah, then the Emrakul rules. Yeah, but not today. Also, coming up, we've been talking about it a lot. The announcement is going to be starting here in like an hour and a half for new Modern Horizon new cards that we're going to be seeing. So you can be the first to just pre-order this set if you want by going to starcitygames.com/previews to check in on those. It's going to be a powerful set. Might as well do it now. Just get some boxes in there. It is just the sealed product for now, of course, because we don't know what the cards are, but might as well get them.
Yeah.
Might as well get them now.
Cards come in, they'll get posted.
Exactly. And I mean, in-play play is coming back here at the end of the month, so why not pick up some Modern Horizons too? It's the time.
And if you want to get a little extra cash, you can pick up those Modern Horizons cards that you're looking for. You can always sell your cards to SCG. The process has never been easier because there's so many ways to do it. You can use the buy list feature on the website. You can mail your cards into SCG, let them do the work for you. You can make an appointment to come into the store and have it done there. And if your collection is big enough, you can make an appointment and have SCG come to you. And always keep in mind that when you're trading in your cards for store credit, you do get a 30% trade-in bonus.
Free money. Free money. Gotta love it. All right, and last but not least, some of that extra money that you get, you can use towards the SCG sale. This week's sale is 20% off basics. So, any kind of different lands that you like, whatever you fancy, I like the full art unhinged. I still just love them. I
use Mirage, Portal Second Age, and betas all the time, but I also really love the original arena lands. They've gotten pretty pricey recently. I wish I'd picked them up years ago.
Nice. You know what the new lands that I want to get?
What?
The full text lands.
Oh, God.
Just the silliest thing ever. I am just flabbergasted that's
I'll get a set for you just for Versus Live just to tilt Ross every week.
Yes, and say you do not get paid unless you play with these lands, Ross. You know what? I think it'll still be a coin flip for you. You might just be like, all right, peace.
You never know.
Yeah, so that sale does end Monday at 10:59 a.m. So make sure to check that out if you want to get some cool basic lands in.
Yeah. I think that's all for this week.
Yep, that's it.
We got Modern definitely coming for you on next Tuesday's show, hopefully with some sweet Modern Horizons cards in there. But that's definitely going to be our focus for the next couple of weeks. So if you're a Modern fan, the show's going to be great for you.
I'm a Modern fan. Yeah, and we'll try to, we already got our decks in. Like we said, we're playing some more janky decks. I'm not going to sugarcoat it anymore. But we are, if we see some cool cards over the weekend, we are not going to be afraid to insert them into some of our decks. So we might make our janky decks a little less janky.
And you never know, though. Like a lot of those decks that sit in Tier 3 in Modern are really a card away or a card or two away from, upgrading them into Tier 2 or even Tier 1 status.
Yeah, exactly. Hogak 2, Electric Boogaloo could really send some of these decks straight straight up into tier S. So yeah, all right, everyone. So thank you so much for watching this week of Versus Live. It was pretty fun to test out that pack deck before it got banned. Not more than 24 hours later, so
I'm pretty sure we did the show and then we got out, and like an hour later Wizards was like, we're making an announcement for Historic. So somebody was in the audience watching and they're just like, oh my god, this pack deck is letting Corey win every match. I cannot believe this is happening. This deck is way too good. And then it got banned.
Yeah, that's pretty sad actually now when you say it that way. The only matches I won this week were with a banned overpowered deck, so hey, let's go. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching.
Did you mean to say this week or this year?
This week. Hey, I crushed you last week. Hey, let's not muddle the rest of the year. We live week by week here, okay? We don't care the rest of 2021. That's in the past. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So for Rob, Miriam, I'm Corey Baumeister. We'll see you then.